This Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
And welcome to our Friday Night Rivals pregame show. I'm PJ Johnson alongside Sports Director Casey Getz. And tonight, Casey, we've got a battle of Washington County, Virginia. Patrick Henry hosting John Battle.
Yeah, Patrick Henry comes into this game undefeated, 4-0. Rebels, one of the top teams in Southwest Virginia this year. Patrick Henry, they've been climbing the ladder a little further every year under ninth-year head coach Mark Palmer, and that's exactly what Coach had in mind.
Culture to me is everything. I think that trumps X and O's. I believe that, and our culture may not work in another school, but for what we try to do, I developed a Rebel Brotherhood, and it took time to teach the young men the importance of practice, the importance of the weight room, and just being committed to the football program, and not just committed for a season. And we started seeing that change in year 3. We become more competitive, and that class of juniors were my first freshman class, and they really bought into it. And then their senior year was when we had our first, success in the playoffs and won a game. And since then, the young men believe in it very strongly, and we feel very good about our culture.
This year, you've averaged about 40 points or more a game, and you don't do anything complicated, but could you go over your offensive, I guess, philosophy? You don't seem to want to or have to throw the ball out. You like to keep it on the ground.
Well, a long time ago, one of my coaching mentors said, you need to find something to hang your hat on. And whatever that play may be, or whatever you do it very well. We're going to be a power football team. We're going to do a few things very well, and it's tough to defend. The kids take great pride in being able to, kind of play smash mouth, ground and pound football, which is kind of a thing of the past.
You mentioned the kids taking pride in playing smash mouth football. Do they take satisfaction in whenever the defense kind of knows what's coming at them, but they can't stop it?
We used to have that discussion a lot the first year, and they would tell me, so, Coach, they know what play we're running, because we try to do no huddle, and we signal in from the band, and, they're like, they know the play, and I was like, guys, we ran 2 plays. They know it anyway, so they're not figuring it out in the game. But, yeah, they do, and I told them we did drills before also where we put 11 or 12 or 13 men on defense, and we'll run the play, just to give them confidence, see if they follow the rules and block down, we can still gain positive yardage. And we've been blessed to have some big linemen, some linemen that's really taken a lot of pride in what they do. And then we've had an abundance of really outstanding skill kids over the last several years.
You've really had some good running backs. We've had a player a week, a time or two from up here. But that kind of just goes to your offense, I suppose. Any coach is going to tell you there's going to be as successful as the players they have. And we've just had a run on tailbacks, running backs, however you want to call them, over the last 5-6 years, where they've been very talented. And then the linemen like blocking for them. They enjoy opening up those holes and doing those things for them. And we really preach team. And we want our running backs and our ball carriers to appreciate the linemen, because they know they're going nowhere without the guys up front. And in turn, the linemen really enjoy opening those holes and giving those kids a running lane, and it's been a good fit for us.
Maybe the one thing that's taken this program to the next level is having 2 running backs. I mean, having Zach and Cody. What kind of dynamic does that bring when it's not just one guy you're riding, where you have 2 guys you can mix in and out?
When you have a 2,000-yard rusher and 1,200-yard rusher, that's kind of unheard of. And then this year they've worked so hard in the weight room, and at this point, Cody's has more yards than Zach, because I think most teams sit on Zach, try and prepare for him and stop him, and Cody's got faster and stronger, and he's balanced it out now. So it's going to be interesting through the next half of the season to see if teams change their strategy in any at all, to where they really have to balance up to take both guys away. This week, of course, something a little different. It's not every week you're on television with the whole area in Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee watching. How have you handled that with your kids? I wanted to talk to them and tell them, say, listen, you can't worry about WCIB and somebody's going to see you, or your grandparents, or your girlfriend, or whoever. We still got to focus on the game at hand, and Battle's got an advantage there. They went through this once already, and if we focus on the game, the rest will be fun, and that's just something we've put a focus on. Let's practice, let's do what we always do, and then just play the game on Friday night.
Friday's game will be the halfway point of your season. You talked about things to work on in the second half. Expectation-wise, though, I think coming into this season is probably the highest expectations this program has had maybe since you've been here. How has the team handled that, and how do you think going forward they'll continue to handle it? We broke the season
into three sections: the first 5, second 5, and the third 5. And you know, that's not trying to be overconfident, but I think if you want to set goals for your team, it breaks down pretty well for you. And the young men from the get-go have understood that it could be a special season, that for us to reach the ultimate goal, that we have to stay healthy, that we have to be great teammates, and we have to make sure that every day we just try to get better. Because as soon as we rest on our laurels or we take an opponent, we don't respect them or take them lightly, then we can get knocked off our pedestal. Because although we've had success, you know, we're just a blue-collar team that relies heavily on the run and tries to play good defense. And, you know, we have to understand that we think we'll get everybody's best shot. So we're remaining humble, and I like that about the young men. We've got good leadership, and we're just going at it one day at a time.
And when we come back, we're going to sit down with a couple of members of the John Battle football team. But first, we're thankful to Food City for being the sponsor of our pregame show.
Hi, I'm Steve Smith with Food City. It's great to partner with WCYB to sponsor the Friday Night Rivals pregame show. You know, football in our communities is so important as families gather to root on their home team, to watch either in person or to watch on TV. And we're excited to be a sponsor. And don't forget, Food City is your tailgating headquarters.
Fall at Courtesy and Kingsport means great deals with good people. Save 20% off Silverado Crew LT and RST models and $12 grand off Sierra Crew SLE models.
Come give Courtesy a try or visit us at courtesykingsport.com.
Living the good life can have its aches and pains, and strains, and sprains. Topical pain gels from Anderson Compounding Pharmacy deliver relief right where it hurts. If you struggle with adverse reactions from oral medications, topical pain gels could be your answer. Compounded just for you, Anderson topical pain gels are easy to use and tough on pain. Treat your pain on the spot and get back to the life you enjoy with topical pain gels from Anderson Compounding Pharmacy, in store, online, or by phone.
It's tailgating season. Make yours a big hit with any of these favorites from Food City.
Like Food City fresh ground beef, hot dogs, and your favorite bag of Terry's chips. Only at Food City.
Value every day. Food City. At Food City, fresh means our beef is ground in the store several times a day. Time-stamped with the hour it was ground. Just one of the many reasons we say, start fresh with Food City.
Come on, hurry.
Dad, come on. Thanks, Dad.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
Quality time by Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Super Saturday. This Saturday at Johnson City Honda, as we designate one day for markdowns on every single new and used vehicle in stock. Starting at 10 a.m. and ending at close of business, Johnson City Honda will have additional markdowns and special finance rates. One exceptional sale. One day only. A special finance rate of 1.9% will be available. One day only. Super Saturday. This Saturday, the Johnson City way at Johnson City Honda.
John Battle High School will try and stop a 2-game losing streak tonight. Those 2 losses for the Trojans have been by a total of just 7 points.
Yeah, PG at 1-3 in the season. This isn't what John Battle had in mind back in August when the season started, but there's a lot of football left.
That's not how I really wanted it to go, but, you know, we still got some games left to at least try to make it to the playoffs.
We've had bad luck going into some of them, and I think as long as we keep pushing and moving forward, we should still have a strong season.
After you were able to beat Virginia High, it seemed like you were going to have some momentum. Why did that not work out, do you think?
I don't think it didn't work out. I just think that maybe against Holston, we honestly came out maybe a little too excited or confident in ourselves. And then against Marion, I think we were a little more humbled, but we, like I said, just a little bit of bad luck and not playing to the best we could, I guess.
Those last 2 games, I think you lost by a combined 7 points. You know, what have been some of the things you saw looking back or thinking back of those games that if a bounce this way, a bounce that way, what are some of the things that you guys would have done a little better, maybe that you would have been potentially be 3-1 right now?
It comes down to the little things, special teams. One drive can affect the whole game, so I think overall, just we have to go out for the whole game, giving 100% effort and not take any plays off.
You, of course, were one of our first games that we televised. What was the reaction, not only among you, but your teammates for being on TV, and what kind of feedback did you get?
We all thought it was pretty cool seeing all the cameras and knowing that we were on TV, but we tried to stay focused during the game and not let that affect how we play.
Do you think it's an advantage this week since you've been through it once?
Patrick Henry, since it's their first time, I think that it might affect them a little more than us. I think our first game on TV, we did pretty well, but I think maybe they might come out, maybe try to show out a little bit, and I think we know where we have to play, or what we have to do, and how we have to play to win.
Just kind of speak to maybe what the Hog Squad, means to this team here, and as someone that's not a member of it but relies on them a lot, what they mean to you.
Without those guys, we couldn't do anything, so we appreciate everything they do. It's pretty funny because those guys go out there and they give all they got. And then you see in the paper the next day, it's all about the skill players, the touchdown run or the catch to win the game, and they don't get the recognition for the block they made or the just whatever they do out there. But we know, and I think a lot of other people know how much it goes into being a lineman.
First to blame, last to fame, all guts, no glory. Then, like if a running back sees like an open hole and he bounces it outside, that's when we get angry.
When you watch Patrick Henry, you see they don't do anything fancy. You kind of know what's coming. It's just up to you guys to stop it. Is that even more of a challenge in some ways?
They're pretty confident in what they got and what plays they already run. I think it's a little bit of both ways. We know what we're going to have to expect, and they're not going to change it up too much.
Patrick Henry's probably the best team that you've faced so far this season. Have you had a chance to scout them on tape?
I think they look pretty good. They were pretty good last year, but I still think if we come out strong, give 100% effort, everybody does their jobs, reads their keys, we should have a pretty strong chance against them.
I'd say just reading our reads, knowing where the ball's going. Don't look in the backfield, read the guards on the D-line.
How would you describe the rivalry between John Battle and Patrick Henry?
I'd say it means a lot. Patrick Henry, we got some buddies over there. We want to beat them, rub some dirt in it.
We know guys there. We want to beat them. Same thing against Abingdon, Virginia High, all those teams. We just we want to come out strong, honestly, against whatever team we play. But I'm sure against Patrick Henry, it's a big deal for a lot of the guys, yeah.
Is it important for the Trojans to get off to a good start at this game?
We need to come out really strong at the beginning, and even if we don't come out strong, we need to keep our heads high all 4 quarters, because just if we get scored on or have some bad plays, we can't let that drag us down.
Do you guys relish the role of being an underdog? The last 3 games have been kind of toss-up games either way, but I'm sure not many people outside of this room here think you guys are going to be able to go beat Patrick Henry. Is that something you're relishing, this opportunity?
I think being the underdog, per se, for the game is, yeah, I guess it kind of motivates us to want to beat them, but losing 2 close games has also humbled us a lot, and we know what we have to do to win.
Coming up next in the Food City pregame show, we'll go inside the numbers between Patrick Henry and John Battle.
Kids' bones are harder to repair
because they're still growing. But kids are our specialty. So rest assured, the small bones we set now will work perfectly later on when they're bigger. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
Toyota's Last Chance Clearance. Take 1.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a 4Runner with where you can get $1,000 cash back on a legendary new 2019 4Runner. Or cut a deal on the aggressively sophisticated Highlander with 0.9 financing, or up to $3,000 cash back with a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
Have you collected or inherited gold jewelry, silver diningware, gold or silver coins over the years? Nearly everyone has a collection, whether they realize it or not. Even broken gold jewelry is valuable. At Southern Gold Traders, you can get a free evaluation and find out what they're worth. And if you're looking to sell, we offer cash on the spot. We also offer watch and car key battery replacements. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or repair, stop by Southern Gold Traders in Bristol or Johnson City.
Welcome to Express Checkout.
On friendshipcars.com, you can view inventory from all our locations. Get the best pricing and choose your payment without the hassle. Get an instant cash offer for your trade-in. Research and select a protection package that works best for you. Take advantage of all Express Checkout has to offer and be in and out in under 30 minutes. That's it. It's that easy. Instant pricing and Express Checkout from friendshipcars.com. Start your new car shopping experience today.
Kids' fractures can hide from x-rays.
Because kids have growth plates and they can conceal breaks. Fortunately, we have pediatric radiologists from whom nothing can hide. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
And welcome back to the Food City pregame show. Tonight is the 5th game for both John Battle and Patrick Henry. John Battle 1-3, but Patrick Henry is perfect, 4-0.
Yeah, PJ, the Rebels averaging 48 points a game. John Battle scoring only 11 points a game. Defensively, John Battle allowing 19 points per game. Patrick Henry 13. So both teams under 20 points a game. We are closing in on kickoff between the Trojans and Rebels right here on Fox 39. Straight ahead, we're going to make some predictions for this game and some others this week.
This September, Food City kicks off its ever-popular School Bucks program, which gives money back to our area schools. For every dollar you spend, your school will get 1 point, and we're committed to give over $700,000 this year alone to our area schools. Since School Bucks kicked off many years ago, Food City has given over $19 million to help our young people in our area schools learn. Please participate in School Bucks and help your local schools. We encourage colleges, high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools to participate in this wonderful program.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet in Johnson City. 1500 double cab 4x4, $29,995. 1500 crew cab 4x4, $32,995. 1500 double and crew cab all stars, $11,000 and $12,000 off. 2500 Duramax diesel, $13,771 off. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
I am so glad Pal's Barbie dog is back. You and me both. I like it with slaw. I like mine without. Pass me that tea. Sure.
Pal's one-handed Barbie dog is back for a limited time. Delicious pulled pork barbecue wrapped in a hot dog bun. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Great Clips, now with 9 locations. It's gonna be great.
Lady Maxima at Bill Gatton Nissan invites you to chime in with your best cat photos for Feline Friday on WCYB.com. And come see us at Bill Gatton Nissan.
Nothing brings us together quite like breakfast at McDonald's. Your morning starts here. Now mix and match select savory breakfast favorites and get any 2 for $4.
When the sun comes up, it's go time. Whether at work or at play, on the field or off, life doesn't stop, and neither should you. So when you get injured, Holston Medical Group is here to get you back on your feet. Our orthopedic and sports medicine physicians deliver quality care that exceeds expectations, specializing in non-surgical techniques and minimally invasive procedures to get you back in the game fast. Now with convenient walk-in access in Bristol at Sapling Grove. We are HMG, your doctor, your family, your health partner for life.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. Trax $15,995, Equinox $20,995, Blazer $26,995, Traverse $27,995, Colorado $20,995. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
Welcome into another edition of Prep Picks. Casey Getz alongside Heather Williams and Steve Wilmoth of ESPN Tri-Cities and TriCitiesSports.com. Last week, guys, we all went 3-2, undefeated in Tennessee, and we went winless in Virginia. Heather, we'll start with you this week. Our TV game, Friday Night Rivals, is Patrick Henry hosting John Battle. Can the Trojans pull off the big upset here?
I mean, anything could happen. I mean, it's possible, but I say it's probably unlikely. The great running back tandem of Zach Brown and Cody Smith for Patrick Henry. I mean, they just control the ball and control really the tempo of the game when Patrick Henry is on the field, and so it's hard for me to pick against him.
Patrick Henry last week piled up 548 total yards, 377 on the ground against Lee. They're averaging 48 points a game. And I'm like Heather, I like Smith and Zach Brown with the homegrown, you see what I did there, the homegrown win over John Battle. And of course, it's Rebels too. You know, I got to stick with that theme, right?
Yes, and our Friday Night Rivals TV games, home team is 4-1 so far, so I'm going to stick with the home team, take Patrick Henry to get the win. Well, guys, last week we all picked against Union. They go on the road and beat Graham. This week, Steve, the Bears are at home against Gate City.
Union fans, every time they see me picking against them, they like their chances, okay? But kudos to them. Great win last week at Graham. Union fans, be very, very scared. I'm picking the Bears this week.
Yeah, after we all picked against Union last week, got a Facebook message on the News 5 Facebook page saying, keep picking against us, we like it. I wish I could grant you your wish, but it's not going to happen. I'm also picking Union this week.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears as well. We have an interesting crossover game. Heather, Abingdon and Tennessee High, the first time these two have played since 1954. That was according to Tennessee High AD Barry Wade.
Abingdon has really struggled the last 2 weeks, and I'm not sure exactly why. I mean, they have all the ingredients to be a really good football team, but until they figure some things out, I think I'm going to pick Tennessee High this week.
You're right, Heather. Perplexing for both teams, really. I mean, Tennessee High 42 points last week against Morristown East, but only 192 yards total offense. They needed 2 defensive touchdowns, a special teams touchdown to account for half of their points. I think Tennessee High's got more offense. I like the Vikings at home, and what a fun game this is going to be at the Stone Castle Friday night.
Yeah, Martin Lucas for Abingdon, he's the one defense is zoned in on there. I think Abingdon's passing game is going to have to step up this week if the Falcons want to pull the upset here. I'm going to take Tennessee High, though. Jaden Keller, he scored in every game so far for Tennessee High. I think that continues. He gets another touchdown, and Tennessee High gets a win at home. Steve, Johnson County plays Hampton, pair of 2-2 teams. This one could go either way.
And it has gone either way recently. A 1-point game last year. I have waffled on this game all day long. Last year, I think I picked Johnson County and lost, so I'm going to go with Hampton this year, and maybe I'll get the win.
I am going to go on the other side. I've waffled back and forth, too. I think these two teams are really evenly matched. I think this is going to be one of the best games on the slate this week. I think Johnson County is playing some really inspired football after losing one of their assistant coaches last week. The team was really emotional after their win. I think that inspiration is kind of carrying that team right now, so I'm going to go with the Longhorns.
I have to break the tie. I'm going to go with Heather on this one and take Johnson County to get the road win over Hampton. Finally, Heather, Battle of Unbeatens this week. 5-0 Cherokee at 4-0 Elizabethton. Should be a fun one.
Ooh, is this one going to be fun? You're talking about the dynamic offense of Cherokee and their outstanding quarterback versus Elizabethton. Elizabethton's giving up only about 12 points a game on defense. Man, this one, you want to talk about waffling. I've gone back and forth 5 times since I've been sitting here and talking and rambling on and on and on. I think I'm going to go with defense wins games and pick Elizabethton.
When you first looked at the schedule for this week in Northeast Tennessee, how many circled this game as the game of the week? Not many, right? But it's going to be a lot of fun. You talked about Elizabethton's defense. What about Cherokee's? Tyler Hahn, they call him Tater, had 22 tackles last week, 3.5 tackles for loss. Which defense can get a few more stops than the other wins this game? I think it's Elizabethton, but man, this is going to be a great night in Elizabethton. I like the Cyclones to win this one.
Yeah, I think Elizabethton also, one thing is the big game experience that the Cyclones have under Sean Witt. You know, they've been in this position many times. This is kind of new territory now for Cherokee. They're 5-0. This is their best start to a season since 2001. Cherokee can score some points. I don't know if they're going to be able to slow down Elizabethton enough. Cyclones, I think, get this win at home. And with Steve and Heather, thank you very much for joining me. You can see all your scores and highlights coming up on Friday Night Huddle.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet in Johnson City. 1500 double cab 4x4, $29,995. 1500 crew cab 4x4, $32,995. 1500 double and crew cab all stars, $11,000 and $12,000 off. 2500 Duramax diesel, $13,771 off. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
I'm Casey Getz.
I'm Heather Williams.
And I'm Steve Wilmoth of ESPN Tri-Cities and TriCitySports.com.
Join us for Prep Picks every Wednesday on Fox 39 News at 10.
Prep Picks is sponsored by Toyota of Kingsport.
It's tailgating season. Make yours a big hit with any of these favorites from Food City.
Like Food City fresh ground beef, hot dogs, and your favorite bag of Terry's chips. Only at Food City.
Every day, Food City. At Food City, fresh means our beef is ground in the store several times a day. Time-stamped with the hour it was ground. Just one of the many reasons we say start fresh with Food City.
It's Friendship's annual cruise giveaway, and here's how it works. Come into Friendship Ford and receive a free cruise for two with a test drive of any new Ford. Save big this month on America's best-selling truck with 0% financing for 72 months on new 2019 Ford F-150s. Plus, at Friendship, you get our lifetime warranty, our $500 best price guarantee, free delivery, and access to our superior service department. With a team like ours, nobody beats Friendship.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Tonight's School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
More than likely, the first person you encounter walking through the door at Patrick Henry High School is Joy Gobble.
Just enjoy every day.
She's been the secretary for the Rebels for 19 years.
When I came here, I realized that that's what I like to do. Enjoy being here.
It's a bit of a balancing act, answering phones and greeting visitors. She's also the person students and teachers approach for help during their school day.
Every day is a new challenge, and different things are going on, and it's always busy, not much dull time, and I just enjoy being busy and working with them.
And to top it all off, Gobble is even a PH graduate herself.
It is a close-knit, family-type atmosphere. Everyone gets along, works together. Everyone's concerned from the students.
Food City is proud this September to participate in the Food Marketing Institute Family Meals Month. We encourage each family to sit down one more day a week and have a family meal. Families that sit down together communicate better together and bond better together. Plus, having a meal at home is also a healthy way to eat. Again, Food City, FMI Family Meals Month this September. We hope you'll participate.
I'm so glad Pal's Barbie dog is back. You and me both. I like it with slaw. I like mine without. Pass me that tea. Sure.
Pal's one-handed Barbie dog is back for a limited time. Delicious pulled pork barbecue wrapped in a hot dog bun. Pal's, great food in a flash.
When the sun comes up, it's go time. Whether at work or at play, on the field or off, life doesn't stop, and neither should you. So when you get injured, Holston Medical Group is here to get you back on your feet. Our orthopedic and sports medicine physicians deliver quality care that exceeds expectations, specializing in non-surgical techniques and minimally invasive procedures to get you back in the game fast. Now with convenient walk-in access in Bristol at Sapling Grove. We are HMG, your doctor, your family, your health partner for life.
Great clips. Now with 9 locations, it's gonna be great.
It's tailgating season. Make yours a big hit with any of these favorites from Food City.
Like Food City fresh ground beef, hot dogs, and your favorite bag of Terry's chips. Only at Food City.
Every day, Food City.
Have some Sky 5 drone goodies.
For breaking news from a different perspective, get the view from Sky 5. Only on News 5 WCYB.
Have your power lunch at Abingdon Beef O'Brady's in 20 minutes or less, or it's on us. Enjoy lunch or dinner from 11 to 11, 7 days a week, surrounded by 117 screens showing every sport imaginable, along with movie trailers and kids' movies. Thrilled to broadcast of NFL Sunday Ticket, along with ACC, SEC, and Big Ten networks, MLB, NHL, and NBA networks, even local high school football. Wednesday nights are bike night with live music. Tackle your hunger. Feast your eyes at Abingdon Beef O'Brady's.
This is Fox 39, WEMT.
And honor our nation as the Patrick Henry Rebel Regiment plays our national anthem.
have the gun that shoots the T-shirts out. You have to fire it. Hopefully this won't be a
Postgame Medical Group will be recognizing scholar athletes from each of our schools tonight. These scholarship athletes will have an opportunity to compete and receive a $5,000 scholarship to school they're choosing and become our HMG Scholar Athlete of the Year. Be third down to about 4 for battle. And the pass falls incomplete. Intended for Wolford. Thurston at quarterback for John Battle. Bring up 4th down and 4 for the Trojans.
Jaden Farley. Now, we watched Jaden in our televised game put a couple of kicks out of the end zone. He's also a pretty good punter.
Patrick Henry's going to have 2 guys back to field this punt, Connor Beeson and Zach Smith.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a Tacoma.
And it's a pretty good kick. In fact, sky high as Farley puts it out there. And the Rebels will take it. And here they go around the corner. There's a couple of blocks, a couple of guys to beat. And it's a good return for Patrick Henry as Connor Beeson gets the ball almost to midfield. And we got a lot of folks tonight watching on Facebook. We hope our Facebook coverage brought to you by Champion Chevrolet. Been very successful with our Facebook coverage. We're getting a lot of comments from all over the country. Remember, if you're far, far away, send me a note either on Twitter or on some other way, and I'll send you something. This week we had a truck driver send us something, and we sent him a nice T-shirt. And here's your offense for Patrick Henry, Casey.
Yeah, Dakota Rector, the quarterback. He is the leader out there. Also, of course, you got Cody Smith, Zach Brown, number 23, number 6. Those are the 2 guys for Patrick Henry to keep an eye on tonight. Interesting, Zach Brown lined up at wide receiver on this first play here.
Yeah. Double reverse, and Brown's going to end up with it. He's got a blocker ahead of him. Brown's down the left sidelines. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. Pick him up and put him down. Touchdown for Patrick Henry on the first play from scrimmage.
Something didn't look right today. I saw him line up wide receiver. I thought something was up right there. 52-yard touchdown for Zach Brown.
Let's look out the Toyota replay. You see, Battle all went with the sweep. Instead, they reversed the field to Brown, and he's just gone.
52 yards untouched for the touchdown.
And he's got a couple of extra gears that he didn't need there. He could stroll into the end zone. Now, this is something different that you don't see a lot in high school football anymore. A team that always goes for two.
Yes, Patrick Henry, they always line up and go for two. They don't kick extra points, so the offense will stay out here, and they're very successful getting these two-point conversions.
Love these old formations with the wing and the power. It'll be the quarterback sneaking it in, and he's going to come up just short. His battle is up to the challenge, and that extra point is going to be no good. That was Dakota Rector trying to score, and we've got a score. 6-0. Patrick Henry on top. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, powered by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a Tacoma with 3.9. Correction. Where you can get 2.9 financing for 60 months on any rugged new 2019 Tacoma. Or cut a deal on a new Tacoma with $1,750 cash back. Or a full-size Tundra with $3,000 cash back. With a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back to Patrick Henry High School. Here's your first play of the game, the old double reverse, and they give it back to the wing. That is Zach Brown, who just zooms down the left sidelines, and he's not even in second gear, Casey.
Yeah, that's a Toyota touchdown there for Patrick Henry, and the match's jersey number is 6-0. They went for a two-point conversion, did not get it here, so Patrick Henry will be kicking off for the second time here to John Battle.
Gabe Blaylock back deep for the Trojans. Your Toyota kickoff, as we'll have it put into play here by Patrick Henry High School. Little soccer-style kick down to about the 5-yard line, and Blaylock stumbles. Ball comes loose. Now he just needs to fall on it. Instead, he gets powered to the ground. What a tackle by the Rebels just past the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was Connor Beeson there laying the lumber for Patrick Henry. John Battle's going to start this possession inside their own 20-yard line.
On their first possession, Battle was content to hand it to the fullback twice before they did put it in the air. Is it time to shake it up already, Case?
You know, I think they're going to stick with the ground game here. I mean, they did get 5 yards on those first two plays. They had a 3rd and 5. You know, John Battle, they don't want to be in a situation where it's 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. So I expect them to try and keep it on the ground here and pick up 2-3 yards at a time.
Thurston waiting for the snap, man in motion. He'll hand to the fullback again. Looks like Scarborough again up the middle for another couple of yards. I think Patrick Henry is catching on to that play.
Here for John Battle, the one thing they need to lean on is their offensive line. You know, those guys are the Hog Squad. We talked about that a couple weeks ago when they played Virginia High. They take a lot of pride in being one of the better units in the area. With that, the third-string quarterback, you know, Dylan Cunningham, the top tailback, he's out for the season with an injury. The offensive line, they have to take it upon themselves. They got to have a big, big game tonight for John Battle.
So it'll be 2nd down and long for the Trojans. Thurston, his first game in high school quarterback. They'll do a little different reverse, and this is Blaylock coming right at us. He'll get up past the 15-yard line, past the 25-yard line, almost to the 30. A good run by Battle. It'll be short of the first down, but they're in range.
And for John Battle, you like to see that there, a little something different there with the reverse. They need to do whatever they can, open up the playbook. Let's look at the Toyota replay here. Patrick Henry, their defenders, not ready for that cutback. Certainly a big gainer for John Battle.
What a tackle by Chase Brown there, the middle linebacker. He ran down Blaylock and threw him down, or Blaylock would have been off to the races.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to bring in the chain here to measure for the first down.
It appears to be very, very close. We'll let the chains do the talking on this one. No predictions from the old PJ on this one.
All right, if you're going to make me give a prediction, I'm going to say it's going to be just a little bit short.
And you are wrong, sir. Goodbye, yard. John Battle with their first down of the game. They're out of the hole now, up to about the 28-yard line. That is your Champion Chevrolet first down.
Ball's at the 28-yard line.
So far, Thurston, in his first appearance of the year, looks pretty solid at quarterback. He hands off to the fullback. Good hole this time for the Trojans. It'll be another first down. Your Champion Chevrolet first down is that fullback, Seth Scarborough, saw a huge hole and got it.
That's a great play right there. Scarborough, the first time, he's had a lot of running room. Patrick Henry, the first couple plays, able to slow him down, but boom, Scarborough, a quick hitter, just right up the middle. Nice pulling block there.
That's your Hog
Battle.
squad. There's your Hog
Yep.
squad. Your Toyota replay. So Battle moving the ball. The first down for the Trojans. Plenty of time left here in the first. Over 8 minutes. Thurston barking out the signals. He'll hand again to the fullback. Again, it's Scarborough who gets a break, goes down the left side. He's got a couple of guys to beat, but he won't be able to do it. Still a huge run for the John Battle Trojans.
Yeah, Scarborough here putting the Trojans on his back. Another Champion Chevrolet first down. This one goes inside to Patrick Henry territory. Be the first play that John Battle runs on the other side of the
and again,
50 in the game.
It's just a huge hole here as the guard pulled, and Patrick Henry wasn't ready for that. And a good tackle there by that defensive backfield. Dakota Rector saving a touchdown for the Rebels.
That Hog squad, they're open up some holes here.
Scarborough in the backfield, hits, breaks a tackle, but now 2 Rebels throw him down. It'll be no gain on that.
Yeah, that was Isaac Chafin on the stop for Patrick Henry.
We've talked about it in the pregame about how John Battle has really been hit hard by injuries and other problems. They only have probably less than 30 guys dressing out tonight. That's tough on a hot, well, it's technically, is it technically still summer? It feels like summer no matter.
I think technically it's fall, but it sure doesn't feel like fall.
In the Dave Dirks world, it's...
Yeah, you see Scarborough getting a breather on the sidelines there. He deserves it after about 3 straight runs.
Shannon Wolford in now at fullback. It'll be Thurston putting it up to the air. That's incomplete, knocked to the ground. He did have an open receiver there.
That was Cody Smith playing defense there for Patrick Henry, coming up, making a nice stop, knocking the ball out here. Take a look at number 23 for Patrick Henry. You see him come in and boom, knock the ball down right there. Good job by Cody Smith.
Great work by camera crew down low tonight, giving you a perfect view. You saw what the quarterback saw. Can't beat that. So Thurston now with 3rd down and long. As the Battle trying to keep this drive alive, they trail 6-0 here in the first.
Ball's at the 29-yard line of Patrick Henry.
Thurston handing off to the fullback. This time it's Shannon Wolford, and he's not going to get it. It'll be 4th down, and I expect Battle will just go for it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, you're on the inside the 30-yard line here. I mean, Jaden Farley might be just a little bit outside of his range right here. You'd be looking at about a 45, 46-yard field goal here, so they're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Figure they're going to have to put the ball in the air here on 4th and 7, so maybe look for a screen possibly, maybe to Scarborough or Wolford if he's out. Scarborough doesn't look like he's in the game on this play here, but oh, there he is, yeah.
Scarborough looks like he's in the
quarterback.
The Wildcat here, and it's Scarborough taking it up the middle from the Wildcat, and he's going to be just short, it appears, of that first down. So a little different wrinkle in the John Battle offense that time, Casey.
Going for the Wildcat.
Here's your Toyota replay. You see Scarborough just trying to read his blocks, but unfortunately the hole did not stay open long enough for him to do anything.
No, I mean, he needed 7 yards there, and he came up about 3 yards short.
So now we'll see what the Rebels do on offense. Before, it took them 1 play to score. They've got an explosive backfield, and they run a formation you don't see a lot here with these wings and this power running attack. And the Rebels love the helmet design. It'll just be a sweep play from Cody Smith, their leading rusher, and he'll get about 2 off the left side.
Yeah, you were talking before the game how both guys are halfway to 1,000 yards. Smith and Brown. Cody Smith comes into the game 622 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns. Zach Brown, 503 and 7 touchdowns for those two.
And our surprising stat is that Cody Smith has actually gotten 10 more carries than, actually 11 more carries than Zach Brown, because you hear Brown a lot. Isn't Brown one of your former TV5 players of the week?
Yes, he was a former News 5 player of the week. I think what Coach Palmer told us, we talked to him earlier in the week, he said defense has been focusing on Brown so much that's opened up room for Smith.
And look at this. It's going to be a pass play that does not work, but actually Rector gets out of it. He's got a man open. He'll throw it up, and it is a catch by Zach Brown. What a play by the quarterback.
We do have a flag back where the quarterback was here, but what a play by Dakota Rector to get away from that and find Smith downfield. But again, there is a flag.
Boy, Rector had 2 guys all over him. I don't know how he escaped.
It looked like the official signaled for a block below the waist on the offense. It looks like a play's coming back.
We enjoyed meeting the officials before tonight's game. They were excited about being on television. Very cooperative, which we always appreciate.
Yes, and we'll get the official call here. But again, it looks like this was against Patrick Henry for a block below the waist.
How about the fact that Patrick Henry actually threw a pass? They've only thrown, you looked it up, what was it? 6?
Well, their leading receiver is Ian Ray. He has 6 receptions on the season, and this is their 5th game. So, I mean,
we're not exactly talking at the West Coast offense here, are we?
No, that's going to really back Patrick Henry up, though. They're now going to be inside their own 10-yard line after that 15-yard penalty. So ball is at the 7. They need to get out, it looks like, to the 32 or 33-yard line for a first down.
Almost to Emory and Henry College from here. So Rector under center. Guys in motion. Here he comes. He's going to hand it off. And that, again, is Zach Brown. Brown down the right side. He'll go out of bounds short of the first down, but not by much.
Yeah, Zach Brown's getting up a little slow there and staying down on his knee here. Got to keep an eye on that. Zach Brown. Let's take another look at the replay here. Almost like he came up a little.
Yeah, it looks like Beeson ran him down from behind there.
Yeah, you hate to see that. He's getting attended to by the trainers a little bit here.
That was Gabe Blaylock, I should have said, that ran him down from behind. But now he's walking it off, so hopefully he'll be okay. One of the stars of the game, Zach Brown, going to the bench. He may have turned his ankle. 3rd down and 6. Another sweep play this time. It's the other half of the twin rushers here, Cody Smith. He almost refuses to go down. It's going to be.
I think he has it. That's the first down. That looks like from here. Oh, of course, I'm 0 for 1, but this one looks like I'm going to say he has this one, and we're going to go with a Champion Chevrolet first down, and it is. I'm not even going to measure it. Thank you.
4 minutes and 56 seconds left. Here's your Toyota replay, and this is just as simple as Cody Smith refusing to go down.
Yeah, I mean, great second, third effort right there. Picks up a first down.
That was your Toyota replay. Back to live action now. Dakota Rector under center. The sweep play. Connor Beeson. Beeson corralled after a short gain of a couple.
And Coach told us that Connor Beeson was going to see some time tonight. He's one of the fastest kids on the team for Patrick Henry. He's a sophomore.
Look at this blocking out front. He even got a block from Rector there. The whole point of this offense is to outnumber the defense, so you have a blocker, man on man, which frees up the running back to do what he needs to do. That's the whole point of this rushing attack. And as the coach told us, he said a wise coach told him a long time ago, figure out what you do it well, and do it a lot. And they do.
And he also said that they've wanted to expand a little bit on that and add some different formations to try and get their best players the ball. And that's something he picked up from Riverhead's coach Robert Casto a couple years ago.
Rector under center. He'll snap it high. No, he actually handed it off in the middle. That was a good fake, and he actually faked me out, and he got the first down. And that was Cody Pruitt, the fullback, with a rare carry for him.
Take a look at the replay here. Just boom, right up the middle. The little fullback dive action there for the Champion Chevrolet first down. And Patrick Henry is approaching midfield here.
That was Ryan Bunnell with the big block there. Number 78 for the Rebels, leading the charge. Motion play. Inside handoff again. And again, it's Beeson. Well, you have to be on your toes, even from up here. This offense is so deceptive. You really have to pay attention because the ball can move so many different ways.
Yeah, there's a little counter back to the near side of the field for Patrick Henry there to pick up about 4 yards. So the ball was at the 49-yard line of John Battle for a 2nd and 6.
It'll be the sweep again. This time it's Smith off the left side. Maybe got a couple. So it'll be 3rd down and long for the Rebels. Olivia Bailey is with us tonight. She's down on the sidelines. Olivia, what do you got?
Yeah, PJ, we are over here checking on Zach Brown. He's actually being treated by medical staff right now, has his shoe and sock off. It looks like they're putting some ice on that left ankle. That seems to be what's bothering him right now. He's still being treated at this time, but we're going to check on him and see if he's able to return to the game.
All right, Olivia, thank you very much. Meanwhile, 3rd down, and the Rebels are going nowhere. It's going to be 4th down and long.
Now this will be an interesting decision here for Coach Palmer if he wants to go for it or send out the punt team. The ball's back on the right around midfield here. He sends about 4 or 5 guys out. Have to think maybe Patrick Henry is going to punt the ball away here.
It does appear that way.
It's like Colby Taylor back there in punt formation.
Fourth down and long. Be a good time for a fake punt, wouldn't it?
I would be very on high alert if I was. We got a.
Oh, this is not. They didn't have their personnel in there, and not everybody's happy about that. Patrick Henry's going to probably back up 5 more, huh?
Yeah, delay a game.
I don't think they had 11 guys out there.
They did not. The play clock, though, ran out when they tried to run the 11th man on there, so they'll send the Rebels back 5 yards.
That was Coach Palmer on the sidelines. Boy, we enjoyed talking to him this week. What a guy who's just inspirational.
He really is. I mean, I could play for him. You know, he could get anyone to play for him there. He's a good motivator, and his 9th season here at Patrick Henry.
And the Rebels booted away. Really a nice high punt. Battle's going to run under it and make the fair catch. Well, we'll see what happens. We got to change the possession, so it's time for us to take a break. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
When the sun comes up, it's go time. Whether at work or at play, on the field or off, life doesn't stop, and neither should you. So when you get injured, Holston Medical Group is here to get you back on your feet. Our orthopedic and sports medicine physicians deliver quality care that exceeds expectations, specializing in non-surgical techniques and minimally invasive procedures to get you back in the game fast. Now with convenient walk-in access in Bristol at Sapling Grove. We are HMG, your doctor, your family, your health partner for life.
Welcome back to the home of the Rebels, and I think the officials may have missed that. It appeared they called for a fair catch, and yet he was tackled, Casey.
Yeah, John Battle, their coaches are up here with us. They wanted that call there. It looked like he waved both hands up for that, so I don't know if, he's saying.
He thought he did, too.
Called it, yeah. So John Battle, this is their 3rd possession on offense here.
Thurston, the young quarterback, handing off to the fullback. Good running room. That is Shannon Wolford, number 32, with a good run off the left side. Boy, nothing complicated about this Battle offense. They come right at you.
They do. A lot of, guys, again, blocking the offensive line, the Hog Squad. This game is on them. And then Wolford, he's been filling Scarborough, who's been kind of the main runner so far for John Battle tonight. We did talk to Shannon Wolford earlier this week as well. John Battle, a junior, plays tailback and linebacker for the Trojans.
Young Jack Thurston hanging in around and handing off to Shannon Wolford again. Wolford with another good game.
So it'll be 3rd and 2, and you'd expect John Battle to keep this ball on the ground here. It's been working for them the last drive, especially with Scarborough. This time, though, Wolford's been the main cog on offense.
Almost running out of time here in the first quarter. Probably time for one more play. Battle content to Give it to the quarterback, and he's going to get that first down as the youngster, Jack Thurston, fakes the handoff and goes off tackle for the first down. Another first down brought to you by Champion Chevrolet.
And John Battle, if they don't want to, PJ, that could be the last play of the first quarter. They don't need to run another play here. Once the chains are set, they'll wind the clock. It's at 14 seconds and counting, so we'll see if I would think John Battle's in no hurry to run a play here, and they'll probably let the quarter run out.
No, they've played, they want to run it out, definitely. So we've played one quarter from Rebel Field, and it is Patrick Henry 6, John Battle nothing. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
At ECU, we've got a mortgage product that fits your needs.
As first-time home buyers, there are so many different options. It was really kind of intimidating.
But ECU made it easy. They helped us through every step. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, come see us at ECU. We know you have questions. We're here to answer them.
I would highly recommend Eastman Credit Union for all your mortgage needs.
Just do it. Don't even think twice about it.
We love ECU.
And we think you will too.
I think our dogs would highly recommend ECU.
Kids' small airways are easily blocked.
Even by respiratory illnesses that would be minor in an adult. That's why our ER pediatricians work 24/7, so families can breathe easier. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a RAV4 with 3.9. Correction, where you can now get 1.9 financing for 60 months on an adventurous new 2019 RAV4. Or get a low mileage lease payment cut to $199 a month with the most advanced safety features and a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
With the Honda Civic, fun and sporty can also be practical and efficient. That's because the Civic LX has more horsepower than the Toyota Corolla L, Nissan Sentra S, and Hyundai Elantra SE, and more passenger space than the Corolla L, Sentra S, and Elantra SE. With standard Honda sensing, a suite of safety and driver-assistive features. No wonder you made the Civic the best-selling compact car in America. Get a great deal. Test drive a Honda today at your Tri-Cities Honda dealers.
Nothing brings us together quite like breakfast at McDonald's. Your morning starts here. Now mix and match select savory breakfast favorites and get any two for $4.
At Food City, fresh means our beef is ground in the store several times a day. Time-stamped with the hour it was ground. Just one of the many reasons we say, start fresh with Food City.
It's Truck Month at Bill Gatton Nissan. Legendary Frontiers are full-size Titans with America's best truck warranty. We've got the truck you need with up to $10,000 off the true MSRP. And you can only get that at Bill Gatton Nissan, just off the Volunteer Parkway of Bristol.
Kids' veins are harder to find.
So it's more challenging to insert an IV or draw blood. Thankfully, we have lots of practice finding small veins. And that can mean less poking. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
Tonight's Facebook Live game coverage is sponsored by Champion Chevrolet Cadillac in Johnson City.
And welcome back to Rebel Field tonight, where Patrick Henry leads 6-0. And their star running back, Zach Brown, has been injured, though. Olivia Bailey's down below with the latest on that injury. Olivia?
Yeah, PJ, it doesn't look very promising down here from the sideline. He's still sitting on the bench with ice on his leg. It looks like that it's that left ankle that's irritating him. He's been with the trainer several times. Coach Mark Palmer came down and talked to him, talked with the trainer as well. He's been getting some encouragement from players, but we'll see after halftime, but it doesn't look like he'll be back in this first half.
All right, Olivia, thank you very much. While Olivia was doing that report, John Battle with a nice pass play, Casey.
It is a nice catch right there down the sidelines for John Battle.
Here's your Toyota replay. You see the quarterback, the youngster, just kind of rolling out and throwing a little rope out there with a good catch by the big guy, number 30, Tyler McLeod.
Yeah, we talked to Tyler this week, kind of going out to tight end. He's offensive lineman, but he's also
Tonight, a different number, playing tight end. I believe he was in, I want to say maybe he was 58 when we did the Virginia High game. He's in number 30 right now, so he's eligible to play tight end. Has a nice catch by a offensive lineman / tight end there, Tyler McLeod.
And Jack Thurston, the youngster, playing a well of a game so far. Handed off to the fullback. Breaking tackles is John Battle High School up to the 40-yard line before they're thrown back by a whole pack of Rebels.
See John Battle, their sidelines, a little more energy than they had after that first play with that long touchdown there by Zach Brown. You see Scarborough, he's been the main man tonight for John Battle on the ground.
I love the way Scarborough runs low to the ground. You're going to have to really step up to hit him because he runs so low to the ground. Good short yardage runner. It'll be second down at about, 5.5 yards for the Trojans.
Some first quarter stats. PJ, neither team completed a pass in the first quarter. Not a huge surprise.
Thurston takes a snap. He's going to roll out. He looks for a receiver. The ball is popped up and out of bounds. Good defense there by the Rebs.
Some other first quarter stats. We'll take a look at this replay that looked like it might have been Cody Smith again. Yeah, he's been everywhere on defense. That's twice he's batted a ball out of bounds there for Patrick Henry. One penalty in the first quarter. That was on Patrick Henry. Total yards, 101 for the Rebels, 79 for John Battle, and all of those yards were on the ground.
A big third down here for the Trojans, trying to get back in this game, trailing 6-0 with 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Another rollout by Thurston. He'll throw it out again. He finds his tight end, McLeod, for another good reception.
How about that? 2 catches here for Tyler McLeod. Yeah, he is going to be short of the first down, so it's going to be 4th down, but nice rollout there by Thurston, and what hands by the... That's really cool. I mean, he's the offensive lineman first 4 games of the season. Now he's playing tight end. 2 catches already tonight here in the second quarter.
And this little quarterback, gutty performance so far, rolling out both sides. He's able to throw the ball, run the offense. His first ever high school football game under center. Tip of your cap to Jack Thurston tonight.
4th and 1 now.
There's some movement on the line.
I think we got a timeout by John Battle.
So since we have a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a 4Runner with 500... Correction. Where you can get $1,000 cash back on a legendary new 2019 4Runner. Or cut a deal on the aggressively sophisticated Highlander with 0.9 financing, or up to $3,000 cash back with a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back to Glade Spring, Virginia. Coming up, we've got the FriendshipCars.com halftime report. A lot of interesting stuff in that halftime report, as always. We'll update the stats for you as well. That's coming up at halftime. FriendshipCars.com halftime report.
Big play here for John Battle coming out of the timeout. 4th and 1. The ball is at the Patrick Henry 36-yard line. They got to get down to the 35 here. I'd expect Scarborough to be involved. He's been the workhorse so far in the backfield for John Battle.
He's going to be Wildcat this time with Scarborough again in the Wildcat. Heavy load on the left side. He's going to run to the right side where nobody is. Scarborough breaking tackles up to the 20, inside the 20, always down to about the 16-yard line.
Seth Scarborough goes into the Toyota red zone there for John Battle, and nice play there out of the Wildcat for Scarborough.
How much do you love that play? They loaded the left side, and he goes right where nobody's left.
And they faked the sweep to the other side of the field there, and Scarborough picks up the first down. The ball is down at the 18-yard line.
And Battle stays in the Wildcat. Scarborough back. He'll hand it off this time. That's Gabe Blaylock going to the left side, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Patrick Henry did not fall for that.
And that was big Ian Ray right there for Patrick Henry on the stop. Nice tackle right there by Ian Ray. 6'2", 220-pound junior.
So it's going to be second down and long for this Battle offense. Let's see if Scarborough stays in this Wildcat formation. He does. He's going to be one tired puppy tonight. Scarborough. He's going to put it up in the air, and he has a receiver who makes a diving catch. Again, it's our boy McLeod out there.
That was like the Tim Tebow jump pass right there by John Battle. That was a great throw by Scarborough. And how about Tyler McLeod? He didn't tell us earlier in the week when we talked to him he's going to be playing tight end tonight here. Look at Scarborough starts and then
that was a little heave-ho.
Throws it up, and what a catch by McLeod. His third catch, and that's a first down for John Battle. It's 1st and goal now at the 5-yard line for the Trojans.
We're in the Toyota red zone. Scarborough keeping it, going off the tackle. He's down close to the end zone, just short of a touchdown.
It's like he's down to the about 2-yard line, it looks.
Well, obviously, this offense has taken Patrick Henry by surprise, Casey.
They didn't know what to expect before the game. You know, if a quarterback and Thurston, who has not taken a snap before, now we got a player running late into the field for John Battle. Late substitution.
As Blaylock goes off. Scarborough off left side.
Touchdown.
Burrows his way in for the touchdown. And all of a sudden, we are tied 6-6 with the extra point to come.
Yeah, Toyota touchdown there by Seth Scarborough, who did it all. Running, throwing on that drive for John Battle. We got a tie ball game here.
And Tyler McLeod, the star of that drive, with, 2-3 catches, including the big diving catch that set up the touchdown. Look at Scarborough. Yes, he has put in a night of work so far. Jaden Farley on, one of the best kickers in Southwest Virginia for the extra point. And somebody moved.
Yeah, it looks like it was offsides on the defense. And that is the call, offsides on the defense.
Can't say enough about this John Battle team. Really undermanned tonight. Lots of injuries. Coming out here, going tooth and nail with one of the best teams in Southwest Virginia. But this time their extra point has failed as Farley's kick is blocked. Time for us to take a break. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
At ECU, we've got a mortgage product that fits your needs.
As first-time home buyers, there are so many different options. It was really kind of intimidating.
But ECU made it easy. They helped us through every step.
Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, come see us at ECU. We know you have questions. We're here to answer them.
I would highly recommend Eastman Credit Union for all your mortgage needs.
Just do it. Don't even think twice about it.
We love ECU.
And we think you will too.
I think our dogs would highly recommend ECU.
And we're back here, Rebel Field, Glade Spring, Virginia, where nobody saw this coming. John Battle tied up with the undefeated Patrick Henry Rebels. We're tied at 6, Casey, and so far the ground game of John Battle has been the star.
Yeah, coming up later in this game, we'll have the Toyota drive of the game. That was a really good drive by John Battle. Could be a candidate. We'll see in the second half. But, yeah, this game really turned on a dime with that injury to Zach Brown. In the first quarter, you know, the first offensive play for Patrick Henry was a 52-yard touchdown run by Brown. John Battle then moved the ball a little bit on offense, turned it over on downs. I believe the second play, the drive for Battle, they ran it with Brown. He got injured. They were not able to score in that drive. Then John Battle goes right down the field and scores.
And it does look like Zach Brown. I can see him from here. It looks like he has his pads off.
Yeah, he does not look like somebody that's going to be playing any more football tonight.
Jaden Farley will kick off for Battle. And that's a kick that's going to go out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty. We're all tied up 6-6 here in Glade Spring. And Patrick Henry certainly going to try to change that.
That last drive for John Battle, PJ, 12 plays, 65 yards, took 5 minutes, 8 seconds off the clock. McLeod had 35 yards receiving on 3 catches. The offensive lineman turned tight end. Scarborough, 26 yards rushing on that drive.
And how about Bradley Ricker, the young coach of the John Battle Trojans? Down a whole bunch of players, had some injuries, some other problems, and yet he's coming here with a game plan. Very competitive so far with these Rebels. Dakota Rector brings his troops, and it'll be a sweep pass to Connor Beeson. Down the right side, he cuts it back for a good gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards.
And Connor Beeson, I was talking to Coach Palmer a couple hours before the game tonight. He said Beeson's the fastest player on this team. So if he gets a chance, if he breaks one, he would not be somebody I would think be caught from behind.
Now, a lot of these kids at this level play both ways. So on a hot night like this, it's the team that's in the best condition that usually wins. Rector with another sweep. Beeson kind of dropped it. No, that's Smith, I should say. Cody Smith recovered it. Well, let's see, got a couple out of that as number 23 gets a couple of yards. But it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, you see here the bobble by Smith a little bit. That kind of, he's got to take his eyes off downfield to make sure he has the ball there, and it's kind of slowed him down just enough for a minimal gain. It's 3rd and 4 now for the Rebels.
7 minutes and 28 seconds. Clock ticking. Tied up at 6. We got a really good one tonight. This Patrick Henry offensive line needs to get the job done. Smith.
Oh, he's
a fake handoff.
He's wide open.
Rector throws it up. He's got a wide open receiver, and he didn't make the catch. Was it inbounds? I believe it was.
That's Ian Ray.
That's the big tight end, Ian Ray, who's been the leading receiver in this ball club. He was wide open, Casey.
Yeah, Ian Ray there, the 6'2 junior. Take a look at this replay here. Watch number 5. Look, there's nobody anywhere near him. Does a great job. Rector almost led him too far, but a great catch there by Ian Ray.
So that is a Toyota first down. Rebels getting their instructions from Coach Palmer. Dakota Rector under center. Heel hand straight off up the middle.
That was the first pass completion of the game for Patrick Henry, and it was a big one to Ray.
They needed something to get them away, to get this offense moving. It's been sluggish ever since their star running back, Zach Brown, went down with an ankle injury. Another sweep play. That's Smith, Cody Smith, number 23, going and trying the left side. So it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Good job there by the John Battle defense. You Scarborough in there, Wolford. Those guys coming in for the linebacker position, making it 3rd and about 7 or 8 here for Patrick Henry. And if I'm John Battle, I want to know where number 5 is for Patrick Henry.
That's Cody Pruitt in there at fullback. From the wing, little sweep play. Going right to the, close to the yard marker. I don't know if he got it or not, Case. That was Chase Brown.
Looks like he's short from our angle here, but we're kind of at the other side of the 50 here. But look at this 4th down and maybe about 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was longer than it appeared from our angle. Chase Brown in relief of Zach Brown.
The 4th and 3 is what they're going to call it here for the Rebels. Let's see if maybe they try and get John Battle to jump off sides here. And they almost did.
Yeah, it appears to be what they were trying to do.
Got a timeout here.
So we have a timeout. It's time for us to take a break as well. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, powered by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a Tacoma with 3.9. Correction, where you can get 2.9 financing for 60 months on any rugged new 2019 Tacoma. Or cut a deal on a new Tacoma with $1,750 cash back. Or a full-size Tundra with $3,000 cash back. With a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
The countryside of Southwest Virginia is just so beautiful. And from the air, you can check out the facilities here at Patrick Henry High School. Brought to you by the Sky 5 drone, powered by Empire Ford. Back to live action now. A key 4th down for the Patrick Henry Rebels.
4th and 3. We'll see what they do here. If the ball goes in the air, number 5, Ian Ray's who to target.
Rector. He's going to run the sweep to Smith. Smith burrows ahead, breaks a tackle. I think he got the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice running there by Cody Smith for the first down. Inside the Toyota red zone goes the Rebels. Get a fresh set of downs.
Here's your Toyota replay. You see Smith just kind of lower his head, get that first down. Good effort by the battle troops to bring him down. First down. Ball's on the ground. No, now it's picked up by, it looks like Pruitt. Looked like the ball was loose there for a second.
It did, yeah. That ball was definitely on the turf there, but bounced right up to Pruitt there, and he picked up a couple of yards on the play. So not how they drew it up, but they'll certainly take a few positive yards there.
Here's your replay. Watch this ball. It's on the ground. Yeah, he scooped up like a shortstop.
Yeah, it was the exchange between the center and quarterback was a little uneven there.
There's that speedster, Connor Beeson, off the right side, and he's just finding his way down to close to another first down.
There'll be 3rd down now for Patrick Henry as we hit 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. 6-6. Down, look, see Zach Brown kind of standing up on the side. You know, he got his pads off though, and as we can see his shoe off as well.
Yeah, seeing if he can put some weight on that ankle. Back to action now with Rector. Handing off up the middle. That's Pruitt breaking tackles and spinning into the end zone for a Rebel touchdown.
Cody Pruitt in with the touchdown. Take another look here. Right up the middle goes Pruitt.
Nice spin at the end to get in the end zone for the touchdown.
9 yards out there.
This Rebel offense finally coming to life. Again, as we mentioned before, they always go for 2. Old school football here at Patrick Henry High School. They love to run it and run it some more.
Last time Rector kept it himself on the 2-point conversion. We'll see what they call up here.
It's Rector on the rollout to the right side. He's looking for daylight. And he's going to be running in for the 2-point conversion. That 2-point conversion is good. And Patrick Henry is on the board. And now they lead this ball game 14-6.
You know, if you go for 2 every time, you get it 50% of the time. It's just like kicking an extra point every time. Rector this time, I think the play design was maybe to get it to Ian Ray, but he was covered up, so Rector just runs it in himself for the 2-point conversion. Makes it 14-6 here. Patrick Henry with 3:27 left in the first half.
Very hot and kind of somewhat humid night here in Glade Spring.
Your John Battle here, PJ. Remember, Patrick Henry is going to get the second half kickoff. So if you're John Battle, you want to make sure the Rebels do not get another possession this half. You would like to take this 3:27, punch it in here late in the first half with a maybe tying touchdown. But if nothing else, you just want to use the clock and don't give the Rebels another chance to score here before the half.
Gabe Blaylock will be back to receive this kick for the Trojans. Another Toyota kickoff as the Rebels are ready to send it away. Blaylock, number 11, back deep. And the whistle is blown, and we're off. Another Toyota kickoff. This will be fielded on the other side, and here comes John Battle High School. Up the middle, hit hard. And that was Logan Fleener with the return of that kick. but good defense by the Rebels on special teams.
That last scoring drive for Patrick Henry, 10 plays, 65 yards, just about 5 minutes off the clock.
Let's check in with Olivia Bailey on the sidelines. Olivia.
Yeah, PJ Casey, I was talking to Coach Palmer earlier. I'm actually from the area, so a lot of the coaches that I went to high school with and college with are on this coaching staff. I joked with him. I said I probably need to be on the staff too, but I know right now they're having some difficulties with these running backs. So they're subbing them in and out after losing Zach Brown. He's off the bench trying to see if he can put any weight on that leg. We'll see how this goes for the rest of the half and then what happens after halftime. We'll talk to him about that before they go into the locker room.
All right, Olivia, thank you so much. Another young quarterback, Jack Thurston, trying to get something on the board for his ball club. Hands off to the fullback for another short gain. There's the man with the game plan, Coach Ricker.
Yeah, there he is. Bradley Ricker, his first year as head coach at John Battle. The Trojans are 1-3. They like playing on TV. Their only win this year was against Virginia High. We did that game 3 weeks ago back in Bristol. Tonight, the Trojans, they come into this game big underdogs, but they're hanging in here down 14-6 late in the first half.
Thurston from the spread. Puts it to the air, and he's got another completion out there. Nope, I believe that skidded into his hands.
I know that it was a catch, but his knee was down when he caught the ball there, so he can't advance anywhere. That was Chase Martin on the catch for John Battle. So it's going to set up a third down for the Trojans.
Thurston's shown to be a very accurate passer so far.
There's Coach Palmer, Patrick Henry, his 9th season with the Rebels. And this is something I found fascinating. Since he's been here, they have either increased or stayed the same win total year to year. They've never gone in reverse. He's been building every year in his 9th year. That's very impressive.
Thurston will hand off up the middle. That Scarborough hit hard. He's going to be short of that first down, I believe.
It looks like he got it.
You think? I believe you're right, Casey.
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
They are moving them now.
Now the game clock under 2 minutes. That's a Toyota first down. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. So John Battle, it looks like they're going to just take one of them right now, taking a timeout.
Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we've got our friendshipcars.com halftime report. Get you caught up on all the stuff going on. Casey will probably even try to run up some other scores for us. Right now, 14-6 ball game. Patrick Henry over John Battle.
John Battle's offense, what they've done well tonight. This is obviously Scarborough running the ball, and then Tyler McLeod in the air. Their big play, though, is not their expertise on offense. I mean, they're at their own 36-yard line. They're 64 yards from the end zone here.
A beautiful shot of this stadium, and look at that sky. That's the only place you can see it, Southwest Virginia. Beautiful sky like that. Brought to you by the Sky 5 drone, powered by Empire Ford.
It's going to be Emory and Henry maybe down there in the distance. Those lights down there, it's probably going to be Emory and Henry, I'd say.
Good guess as any. We're pretty far out here in the country. It's just beautiful out here.
All right, so to reset this here, ball's on a 36-yard line. John Battle only has 1 timeout left now. So they're going to have to put the ball in the air if they want to try to get within field goal range of Farley. They probably need about another 35, 40 yards.
I would think he would let Farley try a long one if he gets the opportunity. Thurston will roll out. He's going to keep it, run. He finds some daylight, goes off the left side, breaks a tackle. He'll spin close to a first down.
Yeah, it looks like another first down. Nice run there by Thurston. Jack Thurston, again, this is his first varsity start. Take a look at the replay here. He just immediately decides to tuck it when it's not there, and some nice speed.
He was really thrown to the ground there by Cody Pruitt, the middle linebacker. Thurston on the rollout. Big pass rush. He gets away from him, and he'll throw a short pass that is dropped. He had his receiver. It looked like Logan Fleener was open, but couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, that was a good job there by Thurston, escaping pressure. And Fleener, he'd like to have that one back. He kind of put his hands on his head after he dropped that one right there. So 1:17 left in the first half. It's Ball's at the 46-yard line at John Battle.
It's going to be a long second down. Good shot of the offense there is Thurston.
Oh, we got
some movement.
Yeah, a couple guys were going on one. A few of the linemen were going on two, it looked like. A false start on the offense.
The old 1-2.
So that makes it 2nd and 15 now for John Battle.
Here's Thurston from the spread. He's going to put it to the air. He lofts it up there, just throws it over the receiver's head. It looked like Blaylock out there open.
Cody Smith in coverage there for Patrick Henry. He's done very well as on the defensive side of the ball in this first half. So now it's 3rd and 15. And Patrick Henry has 2 timeouts left. So if John Battle does decide to run the ball here, or they catch a pass short of the first down, don't be surprised if Patrick Henry tries to call a timeout, make him punt it on here on 4th down if they don't gain a lot of yardage here.
So the young QB trying to get it done on 3rd down. And the ball is loose. And Patrick Henry has recovered the fumble.
What a play by Ian Ray. Patrick Henry, he was in the backfield.
It looked like he almost took the handoff.
It really did. Here, take a look at this one here. Ray just right there. He just catches, knocks it down. Recovers it as a pitch. So, I mean, that's just like a fumble there being executed. So good job there by Ray to pick it up there. And now all of a sudden Patrick Henry has the ball again and at the 25-yard line and has a chance to score again here before the half.
Just a mistake by the young quarterback to let that ball go with Ray so close, because Blaylock didn't have a chance to take it. Blaylock saving the touchdown, perhaps, with a good tackle there on Ray. So here come the Rebels trying to get on the scoreboard again just before halftime. Inside handoff, that's Brown going to the right. He's got nowhere to go, tries to come back to the left, and it's going to be still a little bit of a loss on that play.
And Patrick Henry's going to call a timeout. They had 2, now they're down to 1. The clock's at 46.7 seconds.
So you got 46 seconds, Casey. You've got an offense that is predicated on the run, but you're trying to score. So what do you come up with?
I'm sure Coach Palmer is going to be looking for Ian Ray. I mean, he's done everything so far. Had that nice big 35-yard catch on their previous drive. He just had the big play on defense. Now we're going to go to our Toyota Spotlight.
Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
More than likely, the first person you encounter walking through the door at Patrick Henry High School is Joy Gobble.
Just enjoy every day.
She's been the secretary for the Rebels for 19 years.
When I came here, I realized that that's what I like to do, enjoy being here.
It's a bit of a balancing act, answering phones and greeting visitors. She's also the person students and teachers approach for help during their school day.
Every day is a new challenge, and different things are going on, and it's always busy, not much dull time, and I just enjoy being busy and working with them.
And to top it all off, Gobble is even a PH graduate herself.
It is a close-knit family-type atmosphere. Everyone gets along, works together. Everyone's concerned from the students.
Back here at Patrick Henry High School, where the Rebels are trying to get on the board with 46.7 seconds left here in the first half. Facing, well, a pretty good challenge here, Casey.
Second and 11 there. They're going 4 wide receivers. This is something you don't see very often from Patrick Henry. John Battle's defense looks a little confused.
Rector from the shotgun rolls to the left, steps up. Now, he drops the ball. Now he's got it again. He'll just try to get what he can. He's thrown out of bounds.
And now they're going to say that he stayed inbounds there, and the clock still runs. We're down to 30 seconds. I think Patrick Henry's going to have to call timeout.
Look at this replay. Rector drops it right there, but he's lucky it bounced right back to him, and he was able just to get something out of that.
So Patrick Henry calls their final timeout of the first half. 27.9 seconds left. The ball was at the 36-yard line. 31-yard line, excuse me. 31-yard line of John Battle. Now here's the important thing, PJ. If something is completed, of course, shy the first down marker, the clock will not stop, and it'll be 4th down. So it'll be really hard for Patrick Henry. They have to throw something past the first down marker, or at least get past the first down marker. Otherwise, they're probably not going to be able to get another playoff here. So you got to look for something on the sidelines or maybe a deep post towards the end zone here. And if you're John Battle, you got to know that and have maybe some guys around the first down marker, and you want to give them anything short of that, then you come up and make the tackle.
Or do you just go for broke and go for the touchdown right here?
Well, that's what I say. Yeah, maybe run a play where you got guys, though, but the receivers have to get down by the end zone here. So obviously the offensive line is going to have to give Rector some time.
Not sure how far Rector can throw the ball because we haven't really seen him unleash anything tonight. But we'll find out right here. From the shotgun, high snap. Rector steps into it. Now he's going to roll to the right. He's going to throw it up. And there's a diving catch. He did call it complete.
Yeah, but the clock did not stop here. So it's 4th down, and the clock's at 15 seconds and counting here. So they're going to be able to set up here, and they're going to have to get a playoff here and take a shot in the end zone.
This will be the final play of the half. Rector steps up, throws it to the end zone. He's got a receiver, but it is incomplete.
There's still 2.9 seconds left, and that's a turnover on downs for Patrick Henry. So John Battle's offense will come out, and I'd expect they'll just take a knee and head to the half here. Patrick Henry, that 3rd down play staying in bounds, that's what they had to do. Good effort there. Smith couldn't come down with it on 4th down. The Rebels turn it over.
Pretty good arm by Rector. Threw it up there for Smith, just over his outstretched hands. And now we expect John Battle just to run the clock out with 2.9 seconds as we head into halftime. Don't forget, we got the friendshipcars.com halftime report coming up.
And that's exactly what John Battle will do.
That will run the clock out with John Battle trailing at halftime 14-6. So far, this first half has been dominated by the run. We're going to be talking to Coach Palmer now. He is with Olivia Bailey. Olivia?
Well, Coach Palmer, we know you put the ball on the ground all the time. You just lost one of your running backs. Do we know that if Zach Brown's going to be back in this game?
I don't think we'll return tonight. We're going to take cautionary methods. You know, his season is 1 point in 1 game, so we're just going to sit him for the rest of the night.
And then, Coach, you had a big defensive stop there toward the end of that second quarter. What are you telling your guys going into the locker room right now?
Well, we need to execute a little better offensively. John Battle's playing a great game. They're really getting after us, and you know, our kids have got to come out, continue what they've been doing, and just not break on defense, and then offensively got to execute a little better, make some blocks on the edge, and you know, just perform a little bit better.
Great, thank you so much,
Thank you very
Coach.
much. Okay.
Good luck. And you heard it right there. That running back for Patrick Henry, star running back, will not return to this game. We'll talk to you. We'll have your halftime report coming up. Your friendshipcars.com halftime report coming up right after this.
It's Truck Month at Bill Gatton Nissan. Legendary Frontiers are full-size Titans with America's best truck warranty. We've got the truck you need with up to $10,000 off the true MSRP. And you can only get that at Bill Gatton Nissan, just off the Volunteer Parkway in Bristol. Lady Maxima at Bill Gatton Nissan invites you to chime in with your best cat photos for Feline Friday on WCYB.com. And come see us at Bill Gatton Nissan.
I'm so glad Pal's Barbie dog is back.
You and me both.
I like it with slaw.
I like mine without.
Pass me that tea.
Sure.
Pal's one-handed Barbie dog is back for a limited time. Delicious pulled pork barbecue wrapped in a hot dog bun. Pal's, great food in a flash.
When quality and value matter most, choose Window World.
Superior service, American-made products, and industry-leading warranties make us the #1 choice for your next home remodel. J.D. Power ranked Window World highest in customer satisfaction with window and patio door retailers.
Be proud of your home and take care of it with a brand you can trust. Window World, America's exterior remodeler.
Great Clips, now with 9 locations. It's gonna be great.
Toyota's Last Chance Clearance. Take one. It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a RAV4 with 3.9. Correction, where you can now get 1.9 financing for 60 months on an adventurous new 2019 RAV4. Or get a low mileage lease payment cut to $199 a month with the most advanced safety features and a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
Excellent first half here where John Battle High School hanging around, but it's Patrick Henry that leads it 14-6. But now it's time to present the HMG Scholar Athlete.
Holston Medical Group is proud to recognize our Scholar Athletes, celebrating excellence in athletics and academics.
When you talk to John Battle Senior Kinley Mead, what stands out right away? Her determination.
You know how when they say student athlete, I say, well, I'm a student first, so school always comes first.
The senior takes pride in her well-roundedness, running cross-country and playing soccer. She's part of the club's Future Business Leaders of America and Future Medical Professionals and Student Council Association, all while maintaining a 4.0 GPA and perfect attendance.
She definitely is a leader, one of our leaders in our school, but I'm so impressed by her humbleness and her knowing that she leads and tries to serve others.
If you're involved in things, you're going to be in the know about things and you're going to want to do things.
She says it's taught her important lessons.
If you make a mistake, own it and learn from it and move on. I learned this in soccer a lot because I'm a defender. If you mess up, you just got to find your person, make that mark, and improve.
Mead wants to study marketing in college while focusing on merchandising.
My name is Brian Scardo. I'm a physician assistant with Holston Medical Group Orthopedics. On behalf of HMG, it is my honor to present this award for Scholar Athlete of the Week to Kinley Mead from John Battle. It is also my honor to present this award to Abigail Belcher from Patrick Henry.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both.
Holston Medical Group is proud to recognize our Scholar Athletes, celebrating excellence in athletics and academics.
When you talk to John Battle Senior Kinley Mead, what stands out right away? Her determination.
You know how when they say student athlete, I say, well, I'm a student first, so school always comes first.
The senior takes pride in her well-roundedness, running cross-country and playing soccer. She's part of the club's Future Business Leaders of America and Future Medical Professionals and Student Council Association, all while maintaining a 4.0 GPA and perfect attendance.
She definitely is a leader, one of our leaders in our school, but I'm so impressed by her humbleness and her knowing that she leads and tries to serve others.
If you're involved in things, you're going to be in the know about things and you're going to want to do things.
She says it's taught her important lessons.
If you make a mistake, own it and learn from it and move on. I learned this in soccer a lot because I'm a defender. If you mess up, you just got to find your person, make that mark, and improve.
Mead wants to study marketing in college while focusing on merchandising.
And now it's time for your Northeast State Community College Educator Spotlight. And we are actually realizing how small town it is here because Mr. King and I from John Battle, we know each other, went to the same college, and now we're also learning that he worked with Patrick Henry's principal for several times. So this is just kind of a small town atmosphere. This is a cross-county rivalry here. Talk about this game and how important it is to the schools and the students.
Well, anytime you play a county rival, and we know we're all friends, our kids associate with one another. We have the same instructional guidelines, and Mr. Blackburn and I go way back in our careers as administrators and coaches before that. So, it's fun to see one another when we get here.
Yeah, the rivalry runs deep. And Mr. King, we were talking to you about the career and technical education that when we did this last interview down at John Battle. Talk to me a little bit about what opportunities are there and what opportunities students at John Battle have the opportunity to pursue here.
We have opportunities for all of our students in our county, and we're very fortunate that we have the opportunity for a kid to go to a postgraduate degree, for a certification, and we try to meet those needs with our dual enrollment. We may have kids that graduate this year with 66 college hours before when they leave here. So we have that, and we have the CTE. So we try to meet the needs of each student.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. King. That was your Northeast State Community College Educator Spotlight. We're also going to hear from Mrs. Abigail coming up.
Abigail Belcher's secret for success on and off the court is pretty simple.
I get really busy sometimes, but we have a great support system here. My parents, my coaches, my teammates, my friends, everybody helps you balance it really well. I am doing stuff year-round all the time, so it's hard to get a break, but I love doing it, so it's fun for me.
The proof is in her results. She's a state champion volleyball and shot putter, carries a 3.89 GPA. She also recently went on a mission trip to Costa Rica.
I had to go. I wanted to travel in the country, but going there and helping people really was a great thing.
She is a phenomenal student athlete, and she's a student, she's a leader, she really brings it. This is my third year, so I got her as a sophomore, and she has grown by leaps and bounds on and off the court.
Balancing it all and searching for even more hardware this season.
All of HMG's Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Kids need special cancer treatments.
So we have a special relationship with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. In fact, we're the only hospital in the region to have St. Jude standing behind cancer patients. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one. It's the Toyota last chance clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a 4Runner with 500. Correction. Where you can get $1,000 cash back on a legendary new 2019 4Runner. Or cut a deal on the aggressively sophisticated Highlander with 0.9 financing, or up to $3,000 cash back with a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota last chance clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
It's tailgating season. Make yours a big hit with any of these favorites from Food City.
Like Food City fresh ground beef, hot dogs, and your favorite bag of Terry's chips. Only at Food City.
At Food City, fresh means our beef is ground in the store several times a day. Time-stamped with the hour it was ground. Just one of the many reasons we say, start fresh with Food City.
Nothing brings us together quite like breakfast at McDonald's. Your morning starts here. Now mix and match select savory breakfast favorites and get any two for $4.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. Trax $15,995, Equinox $20,995, Blazer $26,995, Traverse $27,995, Colorado $20,995. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
It takes special skills to treat kids.
So we have child life specialists to relate to kids at every age, even teenagers. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
Welcome to FriendshipCars.com's halftime report. Test drive any new or used vehicle at any Friendship location and receive a complimentary cruise for two to the Bahamas.
And we are here here for your second Northeast State Community College Educator Spotlight. We are talking to Mr. Blackburn from Patrick Henry High School, and we're here for Friday Night Rivals for the first time. What has this meant to you and your students here?
It's been really exciting. We started really early this morning with some of our band performance. Our kids have been excited all week to have everybody here. We've had just really excitement from the students in the stands. You can see our band performing here tonight. They've been really excited about having the opportunity to show what they can do.
And just one last question here, that we're talking about athletics a little bit, but academics there at Patrick Henry High School, what options are available for those students to move forward?
We have a tremendous amount of offerings from what Mr. King said with our CTE programs. We have students that take classes at Emory Henry College, at Highlands Community College. We have students who take many AP classes. Our Hort, our Ag, our Chorus, our band programs are huge here. We have just tremendous offerings to get students prepared for your college or for jobs after high school.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Blackburn. That was your Northeast State Community College Educator Spotlight. We'll have more of your FriendshipCars.com halftime report after a quick break.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. Tracks $15,995, Equinox $20,995, Blazer $26,995, Traverse $27,995, Colorado $20,995. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
It's Friendship's annual cruise giveaway, and here's how it works. Come into Friendship Jeep during Jeep Adventure Days and receive a free cruise for two with a test drive of any new Jeep. New 2019 Renegade 4x4 for only $19,988. Or get a 2019 Jeep Wrangler and we'll beat any deal on any Jeep with our $500 best price guarantee. Plus, at Friendship, you'll get our lifetime warranty, free delivery, and an any reason 3-day exchange.
With a team like ours, nobody beats Friendship.
When the sun comes up, it's go time. Whether at work or at play, on the field or off, life doesn't stop, and neither should you. So when you get injured, Holston Medical Group is here to get you back on your feet. Our orthopedic and sports medicine physicians deliver quality care that exceeds expectations, specializing in non-surgical techniques and minimally invasive procedures to get you back in the game fast. Now with convenient walk-in access in Bristol at Sapling Grove. We are HMG, your doctor, your family, your health partner for life.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet in Johnson City. 1500 double cab 4x4, $29,995. 1500 crew cab 4x4, $32,995. 1500 double and crew cab all stars, $11,000 and $12,000 off. 2500 Duramax diesel, $13,771 off. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
And welcome back to the FriendshipCars.com halftime report. I'm PJ Johnson along with Sports Director Casey Getz. We got a good one going here. 14-6, Patrick Henry on top of John Battle. And Casey, it was the first half that was really interesting because of Battle and their ground attack.
Yeah, it was really a tale of two halves, I think, PJ. Before the injury to Zach Brown and then afterwards, before it was all Patrick Henry. It was 6-0. But when he gets injured, John Battle went on a nice drive there. Tyler McLeod, the offensive lineman turned tight end here, but this is the play. Zach Brown, first offensive play here for Patrick Henry, 52 yards untouched. And at this point, you think the route is on. The band was loving that. Everybody was happy on the home sidelines. But John Battle then started to settle down. Seth Scarborough breaks off a big run there, breaks the tackle, and he's into Patrick Henry territory. Now that drive would later stall out for John Battle. They did not get any points on that. So this is the play here. Brown, this is in the first quarter. You see that there almost kind of turned his ankle there. He left the game, did not come back. John Battle then started to find their big secret weapon, Tyler McLeod. The offensive lineman turned tight end for this game. John Battle down so many guys. Here's Blaylock with a run there, but Ian Ray for Patrick Henry makes the big stop here. And this is the nice pass from Scarborough, the little Tim Tebow jump pass down to McLeod, and then Scarborough runs it in for the touchdown. That made it 6-6. There's a big play. Dakota Rector to Ian Ray, 35-yard pass for Patrick Henry. Then Pruitt runs it in for the touchdown, and that makes it 14-6, Patrick Henry.
All right, Casey, thank you very much. We're going to talk to Coach Ricker in just a minute, but for now, that is our halftime report. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
There's only one way to make a statement. Make it in a new Ford Mustang from Empire Ford in Abingdon. The classic performance car that only gets better inside and out. Take one for a spin and you'll be blown away.
Come see why there's only one. Empire Ford in Abingdon, Virginia.
Home is where friends gather and children grow and life's pages turn. Home is where the good times in life happen and where memories are made. Helping young families get started on a great life together in their first home and then move up to a larger home when the need arrives is what we do. The Bank of Marion, with hometown community branches all across the region.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
When the sun comes up, it's go time. Whether at work or at play, on the field or off, life doesn't stop, and neither should you. So when you get injured, Holston Medical Group is here to get you back on your feet. Our orthopedic and sports medicine physicians deliver quality care that exceeds expectations, specializing in non-surgical techniques and minimally invasive procedures to get you back in the game fast. Now with convenient walk-in access in Bristol at Sapling Grove. We are HMG, your doctor, your family, your health partner for life.
Come to the National Storytelling Festival in Jonesboro, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. Stay late for Midnight Cabaret and Ghost Stories. Attend pre-festival concerts and workshops October 2nd and 3rd. Call 800-952-8392 or go to storytellingcenter.net for schedules and tickets.
There's only one way to shop pre-owned. The one and only climate-controlled indoor auto mall at Empire Ford's Used Car Supercenter. Rows of quality late model vehicles at everyday sale prices.
Come see why there's only one. Empire Ford Used Car and Truck Supercenter in Abingdon, Virginia.
And coming back with John Battle's head coach, Bradley Ricker. And coach came in as the underdog, some really hard competition here. What were you telling your guys at halftime?
Just keep fighting hard, keep playing hard, and keep executing. We know we're going to see a little bit of different tricks, adjustments, but we should be ready for it. So.
And Coach, you've actually got a quarterback out there who hasn't taken a varsity snap yet, performing well. What's been the biggest surprise here in the first half for you?
I'm just proud of him. He's executing at a high level. He's doing a good job. He's taking care of the football, and he's doing what we asked. So.
Great. Thanks so much, Coach. Good luck. And you were hearing from John Battle's head coach, Bradley Ricker. We're expecting the second half to start here in just the next few seconds. Back up to you, PJ Casey.
All right, Olivia, thank you so much. And I have to really tip the cap to Coach Ricker. A lot of coaches in his position, Casey, would have said, oh, man, we're undermanned, and this is a really good undefeated team. But instead, he's come up with a unique game plan, mixing in his young quarterback with his fullback playing the Wildcat position. It's been very effective.
It really has. I mean, you could not, if you would have told Coach Ricker before the game, you'd be down 8 points at halftime, he would have taken it in a heartbeat. And just won one possession game. Of course, Patrick Henry's going to get the second half kickoff here, so we'll see if that John Battle defense can get a stop and get the ball back to the offense. Some first half stats here to pass along. Total yards, Patrick Henry 171, 159 for John Battle. Rushing yards, both teams over 100 yards. Actually, both teams had 20 carries. John Battle 117 yards, 135 for Patrick Henry. How about this, PJ? Just 2 penalties in the first half, so pretty clean game so far. 1 turnover, that was by John Battle.
All right, Casey, thank you for those stats. We're ready for that second half kickoff now. As Casey intimated, it will be Patrick Henry getting the ball first this time. And as you look above, it's the Sky 5 drone powered by Empire Ford, showing you the facility here at Patrick Henry High School in Glade Spring, Virginia, where it's just a beautiful night for high school football. A little toasty, but that's okay. We'll take that. Jaden Farley, the excellent kicker for John Battle High School, will tee it up. And back deep will be number 23, Cody Smith of the Rebels. I was kind of hoping that first half would end with Farley getting a chance to try a long field goal, because I'm just curious how long he could actually kick one.
I'm curious here. I might be wanting to see if John Battle, if Coach Ricker has any tricks up his sleeve here of this kickoff here, whether he'll try a little pooch kick or anything at all here. Be interested to see if Farley has anything up his sleeve here.
Oh, they are going for the onside kick. And it's out there, but it's going to be out of bounds, which is a penalty, and Patrick Henry's going to have great field position. I don't think that went to 10 yards either, Casey.
It did not. I like the idea. I mean, you're an underdog, take a chance there. Kind of had a sense that something could be up there, and they went to try for the onside kick, but Farley not able to get that ball to go 10 yards before it went out of bounds. So Patrick Henry, though, you try something like that, you don't get it. Patrick Henry is going to have a short field here.
I just wonder if the officials watch our replay on Saturdays, because they're the star of the show sometimes.
They're going to march off the yards here, and this one here looks like Patrick Henry is going to start this drive at about the John Battle 48-yard line, it looks like. And then they're going to add 5 yards, I think, for the penalty, so ball's down to 44.
Dakota Rector. Rector will bring out his troops. Cody Smith will be one of the wings, and backup Chase Brown taking the place of Zach Brown. Cody Pruitt, the fullback, will be seeing some action as well. There's Pruitt, number 20, right behind your quarterback. Cody Smith in motion. He'll take the pitch. Up the middle he goes. He gets a block. Now he's in the open. Cody Smith turns on the speed. He turns on the jets, and Cody Smith is gone. The first play in the second half is a touchdown for Patrick Henry.
44-yard touchdown, a Toyota touchdown there for the Rebels, and boy, that's a carbon copy of the first drive of the game for Patrick Henry. One play touchdown. Take a look at this one. Cody Smith, nothing too fancy about this one. Good vision, turns on the jets. 44 yards for the touchdown. Patrick Henry takes a 20-6 lead here 10 seconds into the third quarter.
That was your friendshipcars.com instant replay. And again, if you're just joining us, Patrick Henry always goes for 2. Old school all the way. They don't kick it. They go for 2.
First half, they are 1 for 2.
Which most coaches would take. If you can do 50%, they say do it. Rector. Selected pitch to the right side, and it's going to be in for the extra point. And that is Chase Brown taking it in. And Patrick Henry increases their lead in this ball game. All right, you're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a Tacoma with 3.9. Correction. Where you can get 2.9 financing for 60 months on any rugged new 2019 Tacoma. Or cut a deal on a new Tacoma with $1,750 cash back. Or a full-size Tundra with $3,000 cash back. With a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to Glade Spring, Virginia, where we've had a bolt of electricity run through this stadium. One play and a long touchdown.
You know, John Battle went for the onside kick there and tried to catch the Rebels by surprise. The kick went out of bounds. And then the next play, Patrick Henry goes 44 yards for the touchdown with Cody Smith of 22-6. Now John Battle down by 16. The Trojans, they need one of those long touchdown drives here, PJ. Eat up some clock and get back in this game. They can't afford to fall behind much further than this.
That was a good shot of Gabe Blaylock, number 11. Blaylock's taking it up past the 25, close to the 30-yard line, where the Trojans will take it 1st and 10.
So John Battle, this will be their first drive of the second half. And if I want to thank Champion Chevrolet for sponsoring our Facebook Live. No matter where you are in the United States and even beyond. Again, we've told the story every week. The first week, we had somebody from England watching the Dobbins-Bennett Tennessee High game we did back in mid-August.
Last week, we had a truck driver from Hawkins County pull off the road in Rhode Island and watch our game on Facebook. Now, that's dedication. Back to live action now. Jack Thurston, the young quarterback. His coach praised him at halftime. Said he is controlling the game. Hands off to the fullback, and that's Scarborough for another run for about 2 yards and a cloud of dust.
Ian Ray involved in the stop there for Patrick Henry.
Second down and about 8. Here comes Thurston. Young Jack Thurston, his first varsity action. Playing very well for the Trojans, keeping them in this ball game. Here's Thurston on the rollout, but the defense is there. He breaks the tackle. Now he's going to roll back to the right, but oh no, even bigger trouble awaits him as he's tackled by Ian Ray and a couple other folks for the Rebels.
Big play there by the Patrick Henry defense. First off here, this one just almost gets a stop right there for Patrick Henry, but Ian Ray comes in and finishes.
As they say, Casey, he should have zigged when he zagged. Big loss for the Trojans, so now it's going to be 3rd and a half mile in an offense that loves to run the ball. They're really going to be challenged here, the Trojans. Patrick Henry looking to break this game wide open. It's 22-6 right now. Thurston to the air. He's going to swing it out to the right, and that'll be incomplete. That was Shannon Wolford who got a hand on it, but now it's going to be 4th down.
And John Battle will have to punt the ball there deep in their own end, 4th and 21. This is kind of danger time here for John Battle. You know, the first half there, they played so well, just down 8 points at halftime, but they give up a 44-yard touchdown run on the first play this half. Now they going to have to punt the ball right back, and Patrick Henry scores here, and John Battle could be in trouble.
So Battle will send the ball away. High snap, but Farley makes a nice catch and puts his leg into this one. It's going to be rolling. It takes a John Battle roll inside the 40, almost down to about 37-yard line, perhaps. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
It's Friendship's annual cruise giveaway, and here's how it works. Come into Friendship Hyundai and receive a free cruise for 2 with a test drive of any new Hyundai. We're going all out with 0% financing for 72 months and up to $2,000 in bonus cash on new 2019 Hyundai Elantras. Or get 0% for 72 months with $2,750 bonus cash on 2019 Tucsons. Plus, you get Friendship's lifetime warranty on every new car.
With a team like ours, nobody beats Friendship.
Welcome back to Patrick Henry High School, where the Rebels will try to be offensive, I guess, minded. So I suppose is the best way to put it, is they try to put another score on the board. And now the officials have called a timeout for some reason. Casey, you know what's going on here?
I have no idea.
Now, here comes both teams. I'm thinking maybe they thought they had a TV timeout, and they didn't. Because we're the TV, we would know.
Yes.
So here comes the offense on the field for the Rebels. The defense of the Trojans already on the field.
Patrick Henry has scored 3 touchdowns in this game, PJ. 2 of their touchdown drives have been 1 play.
Now this is when Cody Smith is dangerous, when he's on that right wing and takes the pitch. This is where he scored last time. This time, though, Battle was waiting for him. Scarborough and a bunch of other Trojans meet him in the backfield.
Yeah, John Battle's like, we just saw that play. We're not going to let that happen again here.
Let's head down to Olivia Bailey and see what she's got cooking. Hello, Olivia.
Hey, PJ Casey. We're watching the football game now, obviously, but before this game started, we saw John Battle's band. They actually dedicated that performance to one of their own members. They had a senior percussionist who was in a car accident, Sydney Pepper. They say that she's actually recovering there in Bristol in the hospital, but they dedicated that entire performance to her and her recovery tonight. So definitely a big moment for that band this afternoon.
All right, Olivia, thank you very much. While Olivia was reporting there, Connor Beeson showed off some of that speed that Casey Getz was talking about for another long touchdown. We'll have a replay on it. Casey?
Yeah, Beeson, the fastest player on this team, and he went 62 yards for the touchdown. You just saw the end of it there as Olivia was wrapping up her report there. But again, this Patrick Henry offense, quick strike, that is their 3rd touchdown drive of 1 play. Actually, this is 2 plays. Beeson, the 2nd play of the drive, untouched, 62 yards for the touchdown, and just like that is now 28-6.
Boy, he was picking them up and putting them down. That kid is fast. And again, it's the try for two. Rector will put it up in the air. That will be a great catch, but is it out of bounds? And it is. What a nice catch.
Yeah, it's a good catch, but a good call by the official there, out of bounds. So it's 28-6, Patrick Henry. We'll be right back. You're watching Friday Night Rivals here on Fox 39.
Have your power lunch at Abingdon Beef O'Brady's in 20 minutes or less, or it's on us. Enjoy lunch or dinner from 11 to 11, 7 days a week, surrounded by 117 screens showing every sport imaginable, along with movie trailers and kids' movies. Thrilled to broadcast of NFL Sunday Ticket, along with ACC, SEC, and Big Ten networks, MLB, NHL, and NBA networks, even local high school football. Wednesday nights are bike night with live music. Tackle your hunger. Feast your eyes at Abingdon Beef O'Brady's.
Another bolt of excitement right through this stadium here in Rebel Field as Patrick Henry and their quick strike offense hits again. Connor Beeson blazing down the sidelines, Casey. No one was going to catch this kid.
No, again, it's not like a broken record, but Coach Palmer told me before the game he's the fastest kid on the team. You saw it right there. Once he got past the line of scrimmage, nobody could lay a hand on him. Went 62 yards for the touchdown. And here's another look at the play here. Beeson, nice blocking up front. Cuts it back, and good night.
Now watch him just pull away from the defense. That shows off the speed there. Terrific run by Mr. Beeson. And we have another kick underway. This one back to the goal line, and that is going to be into the end zone, which means the Trojans will have it at the 20.
Coach Palmer very excited there, PJ, that kick went in the end zone from Colby Taylor. He's giving him some love there on the sidelines.
It's 28-6. Thurston getting the call from Coach Ricker coming into the huddle. Scarborough right behind him at fullback. Thurston hands it to Scarborough. He just powers his way in for about a yard.
If you're John Battle, you got to be a little shell-shocked here right now. I mean, we've played 3 minutes in the second half, and Patrick Henry has scored 14 points already. They've only run 3 plays on offense to score 2 touchdowns. Meanwhile, John Battle, they went 3 and out on their first possession here. So the Trojans, they just need to get a couple positive plays here on offense, put together some first downs, and see if they can punch in with a touchdown here.
Like they say, speed kills, and it has killed the Trojans tonight. Another handoff to Scarborough, who gets a hole this time, and a nice run by the big fella as he gets it past the 25-yard line.
This will set up a 3rd and manageable here for John Battle.
Appreciate all the nice folks here at Patrick Henry High School tonight. They've treated us like royalty, and everything's set up for us. A lot of friendly folks. Talked to a lot of folks tonight. Really good crowd on hand here on the Patrick Henry sidelines. Everybody coming out to support their undefeated Rebels. Look at that crowd. Here we go. Thurston on the rollout. He'll put it up. It's a completion to the big fella for another first down. Tyler McLeod, you are the man.
That's a Champion Chevrolet first down. If you weren't with us in the first half, McLeod had 3 catches for 35 yards. He's an offensive lineman. They moved to tight end for this game, changed his number. I think he was 58. Now he's 30, so he's an eligible receiver. And look at him, dragging defenders for a first down. Some great hands by McLeod, his 4th catch of the night.
I think I may be picking him up for my fantasy football team. I need a tight end. Jack Thurston hands off to Scarborough, and he's looking into a whole bunch of Rebels' eyes. Actually, that was Wolford, Shannon Wolford, getting the call there. 32 instead of number 2. They both have similar running styles.
It was actually funny, we talked to Wolford earlier this week, and he had some long hair, and we're asking him about it. He said there's a bunch of us at the beginning of the season, and now there's only 2 of us left, me and Scarborough, and those have been the 2 main runners tonight for John Battle.
Doing the sunshine thing, Friday night lights, right?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my Sunshine reference. I don't know if there's another one out there. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Speaking of making a wrong turn, Thurston turned to his left, and when he did, he just saw trouble. And that time, Patrick Henry got him for another big loss.
Yeah, Caleb Walk in on that play as well. For look at that, Thurston just turns right into the pressure.
As we mentioned before, both these teams use a lot of kids that play both ways. So the Battle kids are already down in terms of team numbers. So it's got to be tiring on them as we head late here in the third quarter.
I got to say, number 68, want to give him some love, but the roster we have, there is no 68 for Patrick Henry. So good play by number 68, whoever you are.
That's Thurston putting it up, and yes, again, it's McLeod making the catch as he skids just short of a first down.
Nice play here. Look at this again, McLeod. It's unbelievable. His 5th catch of the game, sliding. That's like a wide receiver there. And remember, he is an offensive lineman turned tight end. Tyler McLeod.
I'm telling you, the kid will never play offensive line again. Not with hands like that.
That's a big play here now for John Battle. It's 4th and 2. Obviously, they're going to go for it, down by 22 points. There's Tyler McLeod. Scarborough's going to be in the Wildcat.
4th down. Scarborough looks it over. He's hitting the backfield. Great play by the Rebels. And again, it was Ian Ray coming up to make that tackle.
And Ian Ray's done a little bit of everything tonight on both sides of the ball. For Patrick Henry, gets a big stop there. Turnover on downs for John Battle. And Patrick Henry's going to take over at the John Battle 38-yard line. Take a look at this play here on the 4th down stop. Ian Ray, boom, sends down Scarborough.
This Ian Ray is a good-looking athlete. Big guy.
Yeah, just a junior for Patrick Henry. Of course, he forced that fumble back in the first half for Patrick Henry.
So we have first down. Rebels looking to strike again. They'll go to the air, and it's complete. Nice pass there by Dakota Rector as he finds his receiver, Cody Pruitt, for a nice gain.
Nice play here, and we were just informed that Clay Mora is number 68 for Patrick Henry. He was number 74 on the roster that we were given there, so I want to give him a shout out. Clay Mora, he was on the one that had that big sack earlier there, number 68 for the Rebels.
He's had a couple of big hits in the backfield tonight. Here comes that offense of the Rebels. That's Smith in motion, but up the middle is Pruitt. And Pruitt has the first down. Chains are moving. This is where this offense is so deadly, Casey, because you know what's coming. You just can't stop it.
And they're doing this here in the second half without Zach Brown. Remember, he left the game in the first quarter with an injury. Coach Palmer told Olivia at halftime that he would not be back tonight.
Here's Smith on the left side. He gets outside contained. He gets the first down and more. We're in the Toyota red zone as it looks like Patrick Henry's knocking on the door one more time. And that's a Champion Chevrolet first down as well. This offense, really impressive.
So many weapons, and again, that's what makes Patrick Henry so dangerous, in my opinion. They're not just a one-man team. You know, a couple years ago, they had a running back. I think it was Dakota Humphreys, and he was kind of the only guy you had to worry about on offense. This team's so versatile, so many weapons. That's what makes Patrick Henry a big threat in the playoffs this year.
There's a straight handoff. That ball's on the ground. It looks like Battle might have it.
There is a penalty flag as well. John Battle does have the ball. There is a penalty flag as well. It is John Battle ball, but let's check that flag.
Just a bad handoff there between Rector and the running back. Was that Smith?
It looked like that penalty was on Patrick Henry. Obviously, John Battle will decline that, and they'll take the football.
So here's your fumble.
It looks like the ball carrier just wasn't ready for it right there.
Looked like the ball got there about the same time as the defenders. That ball came loose, and John Battle makes a courageous stand to hold off the Rebels. It'll be first down Trojans. Scarborough from the Wildcat. Fakes a handoff, breaks a couple of tackles, and he gets a short gain. The thing about the Wildcat, Casey, after a while a defense kind of catches on to it. When you first use it, yeah, it works, but then the defense gets adjusted to it because usually your Wildcat guy can't throw the ball enough, so there's not a lot of deception involved.
Yeah, I mean, Scarborough, I mean, he did throw it the one time when that's when he started running there, that jump pass to McLeod. But yeah, 95% of the time, Scarborough's either going to hand it off or run it himself. There's Cody Smith. Almost taking out our man Rick down there.
And the Trojans are at least close to a first down. They need another 4. Here's your friendshipcars.com instant replay. Look at this defense. That's Smith making a nice tackle there to keep the Trojans from getting the first down. friendshipcars.com. Scarborough from the Wildcat. Fumbles, picks it up, he'll run it, and he runs into a whole bunch of trouble. And down he goes. Big loss there of about 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, Connor Beeson was one of the first Rebels to come in on the play. Here, let's look at the friendshipcars.com replay. Scarborough just drops it, and Beeson right there drives him back. Then he waits for his teammates. So that'll be 4th and long now for John Battle, and Patrick Henry once again should get good field position after this punt by Farley.
And Beeson will be there to receive this punt. Like to see Beeson in the open field. He is a speedster. He showed off that speed a couple of times tonight. Nice shot of Farley as he boots it away. And that ball's not going to be fielded by anybody because it bounces the wrong way, as the Rebels would figure it. And John Battle's going to take over. Be first down for the Trojans. With 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
So sure, Coach Palmer not real happy with his offense after fumbling the ball there on the John Battle side of the field in that last drive here. So probably looking for some better execution this time out of his offense. 2 touchdowns already in the third quarter for Patrick Henry.
We talked about Palmer, what a motivator he is. Look at him inside that huddle there, just barking out orders like, guys, let's get it done. Let's get it done. It's first down for the Rebels.
Coach.
And the band plays on.
Coach Palmer, a man of many hats here. Patrick Henry's the athletic director, head football coach, and also calls the play. So he's an offensive coordinator as well for the Rebels.
And he washes the uniforms.
Yes.
He does it all. Inside handoff to Smith, who weaves his way, breaks a couple of tackles to get a nice 5-6 yard gain. Cody Smith keeping those legs churning against this tired defense of the John Battle Trojans.
Here's your friendshipcars.com replay, little counter run to Smith. Picks up about 6 yards.
Here's the old sweep to Beeson. He follows his blocking, spins, and he'll get another first down. Another Champion Chevrolet first down.
Beeson got those young legs, just a sophomore, and when he gets free, watch out.
So it took a while for the Rebels to adjust to the loss of their star running back, Zach Brown, but they have done just that with Beeson and Chase Brown picking up the slack. Isaac Chafin in there now. Nope, that's Smith. Takes the pitch up the middle, and he's gone. Cody Smith with another touchdown.
That one 28 yards for the Toyota touchdown there, but there's a flag on the play.
And it's back where you would think maybe holding.
Yeah, Coach Palmer is out there. Let's take a look here at the replay.
Smith just a wide open hole. He just turns on the jets and scores easily. It is.
Offsetting personal fouls on both teams, so they're going to redo the play. Coach Palmer probably is asking for a number so he knows who to yell at on his side of the... So offsetting personal foul penalties, so they'll redo the play.
Palmer is giving one of his linemen an earful. That is Clay Mora, number 68.
We were talking all the positive things Mora did. This one we're saying his name for a not so positive reason.
It doesn't appear so. You see the respect, though, that this team has for their coach. Again, here's that replay from down low. Can't really tell a lot there because Smith just so fast. He outruns our cameras. Here we go, back to live action. Smith's going to try to do it again as he dances his way through the middle, spins. There's another flag, but he spins out of trouble before the Battle Trojans run him down about the 15-yard line.
That one was...
That was fun to watch, wasn't it?
That was a great run there by Smith. You think that might have been holding against Patrick Henry from where that flag came in.
That looked like one of the rides at the carnival. A little spinorama.
There's 2 fouls. And unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this replay. You see Smith just following his blockers. Now, what's that spin? And what's it again? And what's those legs? Great run by the youngster. Cody Smith.
2 penalties for Patrick Henry. They had a personal foul, then unsportsmanlike conduct.
And while all that's happening, the clock's been ticking away. We're down to about 44 seconds.
And Coach Palmer just called a timeout.
Palmer not happy with his ball club.
Yeah, I think he's going to... It's probably a good thing we don't have any microphones near this timeout. He's probably going to be... He's calling the whole team over.
He certainly is.
Well, that's going to set up, let's see, the ball was right at about just inside the 50-yard line. And the first down marker is down at the 18. So it is now first and 31, 32 yards for Patrick Henry.
Let's check in with Olivia Bailey down on the sidelines. Hi, Olivia.
Hey, PJ, we've actually found a Patrick Henry alum here with us tonight. This is Delegate Israel O'Quinn. He actually represents both of these schools here. And Israel, as we've been watching this game tonight, it's actually been a pretty competitive game. Talk to us just a little bit about what this means for across the county of Washington.
Yeah, I think anytime you get 2 Washington County schools playing one another, it's always exciting, always very competitive. And Patrick Henry and John Battle have been rivals for many years, including back when I was in high school, which seems like an eternity ago at this point.
Well, I won't agree with that on camera, but, you know, the Patrick Henry stands are packed here. We're happy to be here for Friday Night Rivals. Just talk about kind of just the legacy here at Patrick Henry and what Friday Night Football means here.
Yeah, Patrick Henry's always turned out a good crowd for football games, even in the 80s when we weren't as good, and then in the 90s when we got a lot better. And always a good crowd comes out, always excited. And Glade Spring, Emory area is a tight-knit community.
And just nice to get some perspective here from a Patrick Henry alum. This is Delegate Israel O'Quinn. We're going to check in with some of the teams here during this 4th quarter.
All right, Olivia, thank you so much. So here go the Rebels. That's Beeson. He's got a block. He cuts back. Now it turns on the Jets. Leaps over a guy. Gets inside. Almost down to the 30-yard line.
Nice run there by Beeson. And saw some of the offensive linemen had a little extra purpose in that blocking there. I think they had a fire lit underneath them here. Watch these guys come across on the counter here and looking for some people to block. Nice run there by Beeson, and the game clock is down to 15 seconds. It doesn't look like Patrick Henry's in any hurry to run another play.
No, I don't think they are. I think they're going to let the clock run out. So we've played 3 quarters so far, and Patrick Henry leads at 28-6. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers. And we leave you with the Sky 5 drone, powered by Empire Ford as we head to break.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet in Johnson City. 1,500 double cab 4x4, $29,995. 1,500 crew cab 4x4, $32,995. 1,500 double and crew cab All-Stars, $11,000 and $12,000 off. 2,500 Duramax Diesel, $13,771 off. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
It's Easterly Coleman Furniture's gigantic warehouse and in-store sale. Wednesday, October 2nd from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Every bedroom, half price. Every dining room, half price. Our entire leather collection, half price. Every living room, every recliner, even all accents, lamps, and pictures, half price. Save on all of our famous brands like Kincaid, La-Z-Boy, Englander, and more. The big one is coming, and it's one day only, and only at Easterly Coleman Furniture. Don't miss it.
It's tailgating season. Make yours a big hit with any of these favorites from Food City.
Like Food City fresh ground beef, hot dogs, and your favorite bag of Terry's chips. Only at Food City.
Every day, Food City. Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a RAV4 with 3.9. Correction, where you can now get 1.9 financing for 60 months on an adventurous new 2019 RAV4. Or get a low mileage lease payment cut to $199 a month with the most advanced safety features and a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
For 4 days only, the Sleep Shop at Zach's is having their end-of-summer mattress blowout, where for 4 days only, you're going to get the best mattress deals on the best mattress brands in the Tri-Cities area. This sale is full of free stuff, free sales tax discount, free financing, and free delivery. You deserve a great night's sleep, don't you? And you'll get it at the Sleep Shop at Zach's end-of-summer mattress blowout this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. Be there!
You got to get to Zach's.
I'm Casey Getz.
I'm Heather Williams.
I'm Steve Wilmoth of ESPN Tri-Cities and TriCitiesSports.com.
Join us for Pet Picks every Wednesday on Fox 39, News at 10.
Prep Picks is sponsored by Toyota of Kingsport.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. Trax $15,995, Equinox $20,995, Blazer $26,995, Traverse $27,995, Colorado $20,995. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
And welcome back to Patrick Henry High School. And Casey, while we were away on a commercial, the refs missed our timeout signal, and as a result,
yeah, we talked to him before the game about holding the game, and then they don't pay attention to us here to start the fourth quarter. I guess they want to maybe get out of here, but Patrick Henry did just score to go up 34-6, and actually they're going to try to kick an extra point. Now this is kind of historic here for Patrick Henry.
We haven't seen this all night. And oh, what a kick! That's a great kick. So it's now a 35-6 ball game with Patrick Henry on top of John Battle here in the fourth quarter.
Here's the long pass we missed at the beginning of the quarter. There's Rector to guess who. It was Ian Ray all the way down to the 1-yard line. And then the next play was a little touchdown run up the middle to Isaac Chafin for the touchdown.
Chafin, your backup fullback, getting into the end zone. So now it's 35-6. Now explain how the rule works, Casey, once you get a huge lead.
Well, in high school football, if you get a 35-point lead in the second half, it becomes a running clock, barring an injury or a score or anything like that. So if Patrick Henry were to score one more touchdown, we would have a running clock for the rest of the fourth quarter.
So a new wrinkle for the Rebels, as we see him kick an extra point to make it 35-6. Kickers actually done a pretty good job tonight with kickoffs as well. It's time again for a Toyota kickoff, as Rebels will be kicking to the Trojans. And the kick is away. And they give us a nice return there by Logan Fleener, as John Battle will put their offense back on the field.
John Battle, they are 1-3 on the season. They're actually off next week. They have their bye week, and it could not come at a better time for John Battle. They need to maybe get some of these guys that are injured. Some of the guys are out for the season, but some of them are not. Those guys maybe can come back with a week off before they play again in 2 weeks.
Here comes young Jack Thurston back after getting the call from that man, Coach Rickert. Rickert's changed it up tonight. Playing the young quarterback and also playing Scarborough from the Wildcat position. From the spread, it's a handoff. And there's Battle with some running room.
That's Zachary Moore with the run there for John Battle. Nice gain on first down. So they picked up 7 yards on first down.
So it'll be second down and about 3. Just a little over 10 minutes left in this ball game. 35-6, Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry, one of the top-ranked teams in Southwest Virginia. Got a lot of kids back from that team they had last year that was so successful. Thurston. He'll roll to the left. He's going to just run it to the left. And there's that defense just waiting for him. He wouldn't get anything out of that. It'll be third down.
Yeah, you mentioned Patrick Henry last year. They only lost 2 games. It was the Chohawi both times. And Coach Palmer said he talked to his team last year saying this Chohawi team last year was a once-in-a-generation team. He said, in his opinion, they were one of the best team in Class 1 Region D in the last 10 to 15 years in Southwest Virginia. Of course, they made it to the state championship game, and he's talked to the kids saying this year could be our year, but he said the one thing that impressed him about Chohawi a year ago was they never took anybody for granted opponent-wise. They played every week. They played their best game, and they got better every week, and that's what Coach Palmer was trying to stress to his Rebels this year. If they want to do that, they have to play their best every week.
Big third down for Thurston. He'll hand it off to Scarborough. Actually, that's Wolford back in there. Number 32.
For a Toyota first down for the Trojans, putting a nice drive together here. Again, this game was 14-6 at halftime. Patrick Henry, they have dominated the second half here so far. We talked to Coach Ricker last week, and he said Shannon Wolford is one of the best leaders on this John Battle team, and he's excited that he's only a junior, so he gets him the rest of this season and all of next year.
There was a pass by Thurston, one of the few tonight that has not been spot on because he had McLeod open. Just threw it just a little bit out of his reach.
For Patrick Henry, next week they play at Rural Retreat. Next week, they have a game. They play Holston, I believe, in 2 weeks. Holston came into tonight's game undefeated as well. And then the big one, of course, with Chohawi, I believe, is November the 1st. So they still have about another month before Chohawi and Patrick Henry meet. We're going to see Chohawi next week when they play Virginia High. We're doing that game next Friday night.
That's our Friday night rivals matchup next week. There's another hard run by the Trojans. On second down. Again, that was Shannon Wolford. The Hog Squad doing a pretty good nice job tonight for John Battle. The Hog Squad is their nickname for their offensive line. They said they got it from Instagram on an article about the old Redskins Hogs that were famous. Joe Jacoby and that bunch. Russ Grimm back with the Washington Redskins back when I was young. Long time ago. Here we go with the youngster running for the first down. And that's Thurston off the left side. The kid can run for another first down. A Toyota first down.
Very impressive drive here again for John Battle, taking up much of this fourth quarter clock. This drive is about 3 minutes long so far.
You know, Casey, Battle's record is kind of deceptive because they haven't lost by a big margin like this.
No, the first game of the year they did. They got blown out at Abingdon, but the Virginia High game, they win that by 5 points. Then the next week they lose by 5 points to Holston, and last week they lost at Marion by 2 points.
Yeah.
So 2 of their 3 losses have been by 7 points total. they could easily be 3-1 instead of 1-3 very easily.
Patrick Henry, though, tonight, a little bit different ball club. They're leading this one 35-6, so about 8 minutes to go here at Rebel Field.
And Patrick Henry, you know, they came into this game averaging 48 points a game, hadn't scored less than 40 in any of their games. So right now, this is their lowest offensive output of the season so far.
Thurston's got his team on the move. He's going to try to put it up, but he's hitting the backfield. Now he escapes. And he'll get some yardage out of that. At least he got a couple. It looked like he was going to be sacked for about a 5-yard loss, and he turns it into a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, nice play there by Thurston to keep the legs going there and get some positive yards. So now it sets up about a 3rd and 7 for the Trojans.
That youngster has played a well of a game. Number 16, Jack Thurston. His first ever high school football game. He's played with a lot of heart tonight and kept his team in it. Competitive. That's all you can ask from your quarterback. He's back in the spread. He'll roll to the right, and he'll throw it out there. That's Wolford, who turns it up the field down to the 30-yard line. And look at that tight shot from our cameraman as he followed Thurston, or as he followed Shannon Wolford all the way down.
That's a Toyota first down for John Battle. Some updated stats through in the third quarter. Patrick Henry had 161 yards of offense, 154 on the ground. Here's the catch by Wolford.
Coming right at you.
Picks up the first down. John Battle had 80 yards of offense in that third quarter.
Thurston looked to hand it, and then the ball's on the ground, but it looks like Battle has hustled to cover it up. It looked like Thurston tried to hand it off, Casey, and there was no one there to hand it off to.
And then he wanted to pitch it, and yeah, I don't know if that was getting an option as a slow developing play right there.
He was caught in no man's land there.
But John Battle does fall on it. They do lose some yards, but take a look here. Thurston, he goes the wrong. I think Wolford might have, one of them went the wrong way. Either Wolford did or Thurston turned the wrong way.
So Battle was lucky to recover that fumble. And we've got a timeout here. All right. Earlier today, we had a check presentation, as we do every week, to the high school that hosts this game.
Toyota and your East Tennessee Toyota dealers are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and get students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join WCYB, CW, and Fox 39 to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your East Tennessee Toyota dealers. Toyota is proud to bring you tonight's Friday Night Rivals match.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a RAV4 with 3.9. Correction, where you can now get 1.9 financing for 60 months on an adventurous new 2019 RAV4. Or get a low mileage lease payment cut to $199 a month with the most advanced safety features and a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back at Patrick Henry High School, where the Rebels lead at 35-6 with about 6 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, Casey.
Yeah, John Battle called a timeout there to offense reset here on 2nd and 14.
Thurston on the rollout. He'll throw it up. He's got a receiver out there. And they're saying it's complete.
Catch by
Here's your replay. Thurston rolls out. Good throw. Very accurate.
That was Caleb Street for John Battle coming down with that catch.
To a big third down. The Trojans would love to get on the board.
Patrick Henry, though, is going to keep him short of the first down. To be 4th down as Scarborough tried to run it himself for the first down, but he's going to actually maybe lose a yard. Coming up, we're going to have our Toyota drive of the game here. A lot to choose from in the second half from Patrick Henry, who is well on their way to a win, up 35-6 here midway through the fourth quarter. Again, our Toyota drive of the game coming up here very soon.
But for a young team like John Battle, they'd love nothing more than to put 6 more points on the scoreboard. Thurston from the spread. He's going to roll left right into a bunch of trouble. He rolled right into the blitz. And that was 4th down, so that means Patrick Henry's going to take over here. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, brought to you by your East Tennessee Toyota dealer.
It's Friendship's annual cruise giveaway, and here's how it works. Come into Friendship Ford and receive a free cruise for 2 with a test drive of any new Ford. Save big this month on America's best-selling truck with 0% financing for 72 months on new 2019 Ford F-150s. Plus, at Friendship, you get our lifetime warranty, our $500 best price guarantee, free delivery, and access to our superior service department.
With a team like ours, nobody beats Friendship.
And welcome back to Patrick Henry High School, where the Rebels now have the ball. 1st down and 10. A short handoff front, up the middle.
That was like a rugby pile there for Patrick Henry. Just a bunch of guys moving together. That was Wyatt Wright with the carry for Patrick Henry, his first carry of the night.
We're going to see a lot of new faces in here now. Second down. New quarterback in the game as well, Casey.
Yeah, Hayden Jackson is playing quarterback now. He's a 5'6" junior for the Rebels. Lose some yards here on 2nd down, so it's going to be 3rd and long for Patrick Henry. And we'll see here if the Rebels are going to put the ball in the air. Hayden Jackson getting his first action of the game at quarterback.
There's Jackson. He'll toss it out to the speedster, and cutting back is Connor Beeson. Beeson down the left sideline. He's to the 30, the 20, and he is out of here.
The fastest player on the team for Patrick Henry goes 67 yards. Connor Beeson with the Toyota touchdown. And that is the exclamation point on this one here. Once he gets through the line, you're not going to catch Mr. Beeson. Look at him go 67 yards. He's looking back, making sure no one's catching him, and you don't have to worry about that. Connor.
So again, it appears that Patrick Henry will kick the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good as it goes deep into the night. So Patrick Henry puts another point on the board, and it's 42-6. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, powered by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers. And the band played on, as did the Patrick Henry offense, scoring yet another touchdown, this time courtesy of Connor Beeson, who has had a huge night for the Patrick Henry Rebels.
He really has, especially here in the second half. Connor Beeson stepping up for the injured Zach Brown, who went down in the first quarter with an injury, and it's next man up. That's one of the things about sports. And for Patrick Henry, the next man up was Connor Beeson. Coach saying he's the fastest player on the team, and he showed you there. That drive was 3 plays, 70 yards. and 67 of them coming there from the touchdown by Mr. Beeson. So the Patrick Henry cheerleaders.
They were nice enough to help out Dave Dirks earlier tonight, where Dave was here doing the weather and tasting a few delicacies from Food City. Maybe tasting more than a few.
A few different times, I would say, yes.
Dave really enjoys that assignment. He does well with it. So, again, it's a Toyota kickoff. And Patrick Henry will boot it away to the Trojans. Again, we appreciate everybody that turned out for this ball game tonight. Good crowd here on the Patrick Henry sidelines. And it'll be a shorter kick this time, fielded by John Battle. Up to the 30, to the 40, to the 50. Stiff arm, and that will be all. But what a great return by the Trojans.
And Colby Taylor, the kicker, had to come up and make that tackle for Patrick Henry. Nice return for John Battle. And now if you see the clock running, you're going, what's going on? Once it gets to a 35-point deficit in the second half in high school football, you do a running clock. So Patrick Henry, that last score went up by 36. So the clock will now run the remainder of the game here. Incomplete passes will still run out of bounds. The only thing it would stop for would be an injury.
So this game won't take much longer to play. Again, John Battle would love nothing more to put some points on the board. 42-6 right at this point. Thurston still at quarterback. In motion. Hands off up the middle. That's Wolford.
Yeah, so Patrick Henry now, PJ, they're going to go to 5-0. Coach told us, we ran in the pregame show, he said they broke the season into thirds. First 5 games, second 5, and third 5. He said, not trying to be cocky, but our goal, we have high goals, and why not? Every team wants to win a state championship, and that's what it takes. You play 15 games, so tonight will be the first third of the season will be done for Patrick Henry, and so far so good. Of course, you want to keep an eye on the injury to Zach Brown and see what his status is moving forward. That'd be a big question mark for Patrick Henry.
From the offense, Thurston rolls one way, rolls back the other way, and rolls right into trouble. Vicious takedown by the Rebels.
Here's our Toyota drive of the game. It's going to start with some defense here for Patrick Henry. Ian Ray and company getting a sack here. And then on offense, it was Mr. Beeson. 2 long runs here in the second half. This is the first of the 2. This was in the third quarter. This really opened the game up as Patrick Henry goes on to a 42-6 lead here as we're under 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter now.
That was your Toyota drive of the game. And right now we're down to 1:36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter as the crowd slowly starts to file away from Patrick Henry Stadium, the Rebel Stadium. Your quarterback on his feet, just looking for a place to go. Young Jack Thurston's played a well of the game. His first varsity start tonight under some very adverse conditions, and he's played very well considering.
As fourth down now for John Battle. Coach Ricker going to call in a play here. This will be unless John Battle picks up a first down, this will be their last offensive play of the game. So we'll see what Coach dials up here on 4th and 6. John Battle band playing strong.
Here comes Thurston from the spread. He's going to put it up. He's got a receiver out there, but he underthrows him.
And honestly, that might be the last play of the game here with the clock continuing to run. I don't think Patrick Henry will have to run a play here. They probably can start the handshake line. And
that does appear what they're headed for. As we see some flashes of lightning in the distance.
I've been looking up. There were some games in Elizabethton tonight. Got a lightning delay tonight. So some high school games affected by the weather tonight.
Yeah, we're down inside 10 seconds now, and that's going to be all she wrote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Patrick Henry High School has defeated John S. Battle 42-6. You're watching Toyota Friday Night Rivals, powered by your East Tennessee Toyota dealers.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet on the Motor Mile in Johnson City. Trax $15,995, Equinox $20,995, Blazer $26,995, Traverse $27,995, Colorado $20,995. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
Kids are more sensitive to radiation.
So we get x-rays in one take by getting kids to hold perfectly still, which is against their nature. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
Home is where friends gather, and children grow, and life's pages turn. Home is where the good times in life happen, and where memories are made. Helping young families get started on a great life together in their first home, and then move up to a larger home when the need arrives, is what we do. The Bank of Marion, with hometown community branches all across the region.
The way people talk about mental illness is crazy.
Stigma stops now.
It's your story.
And at Ballad Health, we're listening.
Stigma stops now.
Stigma stops with us.
Go Bucks!
Help us stop the stigma surrounding mental health and substance abuse. Join us November 9th for our annual Stigma Stops Now event, where we'll welcome Trace Adkins, who will share his story of hope and recovery.
Learn more at stigmastopsnow.com.
Here at Window World, we feel that you deserve peace of mind.
That's why our windows come with not one, not two, but 3 warranties.
Good housekeeping warranty, the manufacturer's warranty, and our lifetime warranty, including glass breakage.
We believe in our superior products and strive to provide excellent customer service. It's the Window World way.
Local and veteran owned, we continue to stand on and behind our windows.
Window World of the Tri-Cities, simply the best windows, siding, and doors for less.
Kids' immune systems are still learning to fight.
So illnesses can overpower them more quickly. That's why we provide pediatricians 24/7, expert fighters ready to rumble. We're Niswonger Children's Hospital.
It's Truck Month at Champion Chevrolet in Johnson City. 1,500 double cab 4x4, $29,995. 1,500 crew cab 4x4, $32,995. 1,500 double and crew cab all-stars, $11,000 and $12,000 off. 2,500 Duramax diesel, $13,771 off. Champion Chevrolet. How do they do that?
The Battle of Washington County, Virginia is over, and Patrick Henry has claimed a 42-6 victory tonight here at Rebel Field, but the party is just beginning. Let's head down to Olivia Bailey for our trophy presentation.
Yeah, PJ, this is always our favorite time of the night. We are here with Coach Palmer and his Patrick Henry Rebels. And, Coach, just talk to us a little bit about this game. What were the keys to success here tonight?
Well, teamwork, and we talk every week about playing for one another, and that's kind of our theme. And, you know, we had an injury early in the first quarter, and the kids just stepped up. We continued block well, made some adjustments. They kind of know what to do because they have experience, and they took care of the blocking schemes. And then our guys just ran real hard, and defense was pretty much lights out all night.
Well, Coach, congratulations, and we're proud to present to you the Toyota Friday Night Rivals Champions Trophy.
Thank you very much. All right, go.
Yeah, let's go. Connection by Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Great clips now with 9 locations. It's gonna be great.
Lady Maxima at Bill Gatton Nissan invites you to chime in with your best cat photos for Feline Friday on WCYB.com. And come see us at Bill Gatton Nissan.
Send it into overtime.
In this moment, it doesn't matter where you live, what you drive, or how many followers you have. In this moment, the only thing that matters is football.
And it's good.
When the sun comes up, it's go time, whether at work or at play, on the field or off. Life doesn't stop, and neither should you. So when you get injured, Holston Medical Group is here to get you back on your feet. Our orthopedic and sports medicine physicians deliver quality care that exceeds expectations, specializing in non-surgical techniques and minimally invasive procedures to get you back in the game fast. Now with convenient walk-in access in Bristol at Sapling Grove. We are HMG, your doctor, your family, your health partner for life.
Fox 39 News at 10, your exclusive home of the Fox 39 10-day forecast, so you can plan ahead. Chief Meteorologist Dave Dirks brings you the first forecast of the night with weather information to help keep you and your family safe. Ricky Matthews goes beyond the maps with Weather Why to answer questions on how weather happens. During severe weather, Dave will be issuing weather alerts so you can plan ahead for the next big weather maker. Get your last forecast of the night first on Fox 39 News at 10.
Toyota's last chance clearance. Take one.
It's the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where you can get a clearance deal on a 4Runner with where you can get $1,000 cash back on a legendary new 2019 4Runner. Or cut a deal on the aggressively sophisticated Highlander with 0.9 financing, or up to $3,000 cash back with a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan standard. Hurry to the Toyota Last Chance Clearance, where the cost of buying a new Toyota has been cut. Now through September 30th. Toyota, let's go places.
The Chilhowie Warriors and the Virginia High Bearcats are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday at 6:30 on Tri-City CW. Join News 5 Sports' Casey Getz and PJ Johnson every Friday night as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Toyota's Friday night rivals.
And some final thoughts here as the Patrick Henry Rebels claim a 42-6 win over the John S. Battle Trojans. Casey, you got some final stats.
Yeah, one of the big numbers is rushing yards. Patrick Henry had 360 rushing yards to 178 for John Battle. Total yards, 437 for Patrick Henry, 288 for John Battle. Both teams had one turnover, PJ.
Casey, thank you so much. I just want to take a second to thank some of our sponsors tonight. Toyota, Holston Medical Group, FriendshipCars.com, Champion Chevrolet, Food City, and Northeast State Community College. They help make all these games possible for all you viewers at home. For Sports Director Casey Getz and Olivia Bailey down on the sidelines, this is the voice of Friday Night Rivals, PJ Johnson saying so long from Glade Spring, Virginia.